I got to wing it. Had a busy day. Welcome, PLW Nation. It is Friday night here at Hideaway Field, and we have the Legends versus the Lightning. Both teams riding the bottom of the standings, so you know that when you're down there, you're going to be battling fierce to try to get out of those positionings. Yeah, it's the 2 and 4 Lightning, 1 and 5 Legends. I'm here with my main man, Harley. What's going on? How you feeling?
What's going on, Trench? I am feeling fantastic. It is Friday night out here at PLW.
Yes.
Ranch Island.
Love it. Hideaway Field. You can see there some of these teams getting ready. Look at Bruce the Juice Huson supporting that white hoodie. That's something I'd wear. I love that look. Okay, he's getting his 15 seconds of fame. There it is. You know, I saw him earlier. He had this substance in this little plastic bottle. He says it's his eye drops.
Okay.
But after seeing what he does with that protein powder, I don't know if I could believe him. I'm excited, man. We got a bunch of people on. Look, no wind tonight.
0 wind. Let's check the temperature here. 48 degrees, clear skies.
You know, there's been some fierce battles all week long. These Friday nights are really turning out to be something, especially when the Lightning are playing. They've been kind of scrappy. Love seeing that.
Yeah, they have a really deep pitching roster. I enjoy watching Jake Purdy pitch. He's fires them off. He doesn't let the batters get set. Devlin Daniels, he also has some wicked stuff. And then, of course, you got the night crawler on the ground, Chad Phillips.
I love that you called him the night crawler.
I call him the pod, the tripod. He's the spider, the scorpion.
You know who I see out there? Haven't seen him all year, really. Tony Daly. And he's a lefty, and he's got some power. He's finally in that Lightning uniform. Also, Kyle Loman is been sprucing up his shoulder a little bit. We're only moments away from the start where it looks like we're going to have Devlin Daniel on the mound first. I want to talk a little bit, I guess when we see the lineups, we're going to go over to the Legends squad. We have Decal, Derrick Corral leading off. Then we have Alex Garcia, the smoothest swing in PLW. Casey Taravella, great improved player. Nick Sansone, new hip, ready to go. Billy, the Osgood, throwing that around. And then we have Chris, a rookie Kullman, coming in. We got James Church, Brad Ogden, and Jason Stevenson. You could see him, Jason Stevenson, in the substitutions. I don't know if he's going to be making it. Talked to him earlier in the week. He is under the weather. And, they call him Screwball Stevenson for a reason. He has the nastiest one in the league.
Not because that's his drink of choice. And I'll tell you what, Trench.
What?
With these cold temperatures and brittle bones and poor blood rushing through the body at old age, nobody is feeling it worse than the oldest team in the league, the Legends. Average age, 37.7 years of age. They're going to have a tough time tonight, but Derrick Corral, batting average, 409. Incredible batter right there. They've got on their side. Talk to us about the Lightning.
Look at that graphic. It looks like Chad. It looks like he's just given up on life right there in that picture. We got the rookie Cody Runnalls. He's high on him right now. Bruce the Juice Huson hitting 2. Kyle Loman in that 3 spot. Devlin Daniel, who is an ace on the mound, has been hitting real well. And then we have Tim Reilly in that 5 spot. And I was talking a little bit earlier about Tony Daly. Here we go. We got Daniel. We got Corral. Pitch number 1 coming in. Let's do this, PLW Nation.
You guys ready out there? Let's hear you in the chat.
Wind is kind of blowing in from the right side. Looks like Decal is sporting some blonde silver tips. Something that back in high school that we used to do. Guess he hasn't grown out of that phase.
Devlin Daniel with a slider to the outside.
Oh, and they make him grab the ball. Then he double clutches it. Devlin's all sorts of out of. This is not a good start for PLW right now.
Well, Lightning are down a player, I think, tonight, and the ball retrieval is going to be slim. Another exact same pitch as before.
This is a good start for Decal right here. Up in the count, 2-0. Good pitch. 51 down the pipe, evens the count. Double deuces. There's that screwball coming in. Loads the count early, Harley.
Full. You like to say it. What is it?
Double nickels,
There
Harley,
it is.
right off the bat. Love that going on. Good start for Devlin to get out of that little bit of a jam.
If you guys don't like that, the first batter, double nickels, loading the count, striking them out. Devlin Daniels, out number 1.
Here's Alex Garcia. I really love his game. Him and Andrew Leday, both super easy swingers. They just let the pop on the bat do the talking, as Devlin's going to go James Stein early with a shoe tie.
Yeah, Alex Garcia again.
Oh, I
batting
forgot
a 400.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Decal over 4,
Yep.
Alex over 4. How are these guys 1 in 5? It's got to be their pitching staff. 53 coming in, brings the count to 1 and 2. I'm going to do a count right now of how many hand warmers I have placed all over my body.
I'm seeing 3 open bags. I'm not quite sure if there's 4 or 8 actual hand warmers in each bag, but I'm going to give you about a 16 over under.
There he is, gets Alex Garcia missing bad as Devlin strikes out the first 2 batters. Casey Taravella up to bat right now. Devlin in the windup. Goes a little bit high with that one. You could hear Brad Ogden saying, be aggressive, not too aggressive. As he brings again, Devlin. Both times, a couple balls and a full count. And this should be,
And a dribble to short. Jake Purdy makes easy work of that. And the Lightning go in to grab the plastic.
Yeah, great little sequence by Devlin Daniel there. It is very, very still out. But the Lightning are going to need a little bit of thunder. They got to get out of that 2 and 4 slot. But the Legends, they know they're sitting at 1 and 5. They got to win this series. Otherwise, I can't imagine being like, 2 and whatever or 1 and 8. Can you imagine that?
I could imagine that.
Yeah, they've been kind of down in that relegation world as far as standings. They need to get out of that slump, man. They have a good squad. Is it lack of dedication? Is it what are we lacking from the Legends there? And they're out. They're without their ace, Jason Stevenson tonight.
If I had to put my finger directly on the problem, I would say lack of sleepover parties.
Yeah, okay. I can see that happening. Probably starts with Billy Osgood, if you ask me. Here we go. It's Cody Runnalls, the rookie. Is going to be starting out. He's a switch hitter. He's going to be batting lefty against Taravella.
We've got a highlighted note here.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wanted to say after this batter. And Runnalls snagged by Garcia right there. You're like the 35th player that used to be a Viper and now is not. Now you're playing for the Snappers. I don't know how many runs you save per year on defense, but it's more than I score, no doubt.
I don't know, Trent. Your game has been
I haven't hit the ball well in weeks.
the up and to the right, like crypto.
Here's Huson, who again, somebody's going to have to check him for some wiffle ball paraphernalia, as he did have that little plastic thing filled with liquid.
Ooh. I'm not sure if Adam is looking for you to pay for his Uber, but he's saying, Trench, I'm on my way to the field. I have a note for a trade announcement.
It must be really big if he's coming down to the field. As Huson
rips it off the wall to left center.
He's going to take a nice little trot into second base as Kyle Loman is up to bat right now. Now, he's getting on base at a pretty good clip, but not by the way of hitting, more so by walks. I expect big things out of him this series. One of my favorite players out there. 2-0 count. 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 2-0
Yeah, when Loman gets a hold of it, man, it's a rip.
Yeah, he puts a lot of exit velocity on that. And I know he's
Just like
his
that.
wife's favorite player. 1-2 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
Ooh, Loman just gets a small little sliver.
And Loman playing just the tip right there. Brings the count to 1-2. Got my boy Anthony Michael in there in the chat. We got Weber in there. Love seeing that. A lot of the regulars coming in to check out this game. Taravella brings the count to 2-2.
And Kyle dribbles it down the left foul line. We're sitting at deuces with Huson standing on second, 1 out.
Oh.
And he goes down swinging.
Did that hit the pan right there? Because if it did, it barely whispered that bottom bar as Devlin Daniel comes up. Look how wide that dude stands right there.
True baseball stance.
True baseball cut. Comes up with whiff, 0-2 count. And here in the PLW, you start with a strike already on you. Speeds up the pace of play. Oh, barely misses inside.
I'm anxious to watch Bruce go to action tonight. He's chasing
What's he chasing?
home run leads. I think the person in lead has 8. He's sitting at 4, and third is tied, a 3-way tie at 5. So he's going to be trying to get up 5 or 6, put two home runs up.
Bruce stranded on second base as we go into the top of the second. And the top of the second,
Let's sell some homes, Trench.
I'm trying, is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You can connect with Leilani on Instagram by scanning the QR code on the screen. I hope her phone's ringing off the hook with PLW players watching, family, just randos hanging out there that need a place to stay. And I know homes right now are selling like hotcakes. Speaking of hotcakes, my hands, they're feeling hotcakey.
Warm buttery pancakes. 13 hand warmers.
No QR code. What do you mean there's no QR code? 266 viewers early Friday night. As Nick Sansone is right up there with one of my favorite players. He
Fresh back from
him and his
hip
family
injury,
has an automotive shop, and they fixed one of the PLW hotties, Mal's car. Did a good job. It's running. It's purring. And the dreaded dribbler. And Sansone was talking about that yesterday. You could see him fuming right now.
Devlin Daniel firing it into the strike zone, having it bounce out into the outfield. That was insane.
Oh. See? There's just so many things going on. GK's telling me that we replaced the QR code with her Instagram address.
Yep.
And there it is. He throws it up there immediately.
GK always on the ball out here. We love you, man.
He's amazing. Just amazing. And you have to remember, Sansone, he's got to, retool his game. He's got like a brand new part in his body.
Yeah.
That's got to be weird.
Took off the shelf of the automotive shop. Put it in place for a hip joint.
Give me the high mileage oil and a new hip.
Yep.
It was Osgood down 2-2 here.
Shallow pop up to center, just behind second. Chad Phillips.
Stayed vertical there. I'm surprised. Oh, gotcha, GK.
Kullman.
Yeah.
Kyle Kullman.
Chris Kullman?
Kyle Kullman.
Kyle Kullman? One thing I'm noticing right now out of Devlin,
What are you noticing there, Trench?
a lot of balls coming in. If they're patient, they might be able to get him in trouble early. Cuba. Is Devlin on the run? He is. Look at this.
Bobbles it all the way to the backstop.
I don't know. If I'm him, I'm looking for a job on the strip as some kind of magician or juggler as well as we go into the bottom of the second.
Or a flair bartender like Tom Cruise in Martini.
Look at Frito Breath. He knows what's going on.
That's one of my favorite.
What?
That's one of my
Find your words.
favorite name in the messages.
Frito Breath?
Yeah, I like that one. And of course, your favorite buddy on the chat.
Where is he?
I don't know where he's at.
He's with his wife. That
Brown Boy Roy.
kitchen rug.
Kitchen rug. I like that one too.
Who's gonna strike first, Harley?
I'm gonna wait until Tim Reilly is suspect, man. He out of the blue, he might pop one over the fence. That's the kind of power he's got. He's got that rogue power, that sleeper power. Tim Reilly.
Yeah, he's a maverick out there all by himself. He's ready to go, hoodie up.
I wouldn't doubt that he's listening to some maybe 50 Cent or DMX underneath that hood in his ears.
I've talked to him before. He hates that he could hear us up here. It really messes up his game.
And he goes down swinging there. That's one out, bottom of the second.
And here he is, Mr. Daly himself. And this guy's got lightning quick hands. He's a game changer. I am sure of it that Chad loves to see him in the lineup, but I think that's his first swing of almost a year, basically. He's wearing your jersey.
He is indeed. I played for 3 teams in 3 weeks there, Trench.
I love it, man. That might be me pretty soon. Good take by Tony right there. Brings the count to 2-2.
Got a couple Midwest viewers right now. Howdy from Missouri. Taravella delivers it low and outside. Ball 3.
Yeah, you know a cookie's going to come in right there as Tony takes the walk. You got to kind of see sometimes on people that you don't normally face, plus the weather, see if they could do it. And if not, it could just be a base hit or a ground out. As Cody Runnalls comes from the right side this time. Chad big on Runnalls, and that's going to score a run for the Lightning. And, I was listening last night. Was it last night that Chad was doing it? He was talking about players should pick their side, that they have a better side or whatnot.
When they're batting?
Yeah, he came from the left side first, right side second. I'm curious to know which side Chad likes him on now. I have to call him out on that as Bruce the Juice is up to bat with those elongated fluorescent yellow socks. Oh, man. We've eclipsed 330 viewers and 14,000 followers here on Twitch.
That's insane. But expect it. And Huson up there looking like a 1980s break dancer.
Yeah, where's the boombox? 1-2 count. Ooh. Goes reaching for that one.
That's going to bring up 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Man on second. Kyle Loman taking the box.
Hot Rod. Love the eco-friendly comment right there. That's Haley coming in from the great state of Oklahoma.
A lot of Midwesters. Is that it? Midwesterners?
I have no clue. Oh, Kyle barely misses that one as an unbelievable play by Decal out there over. What is that called?
The
Railing?
left foul line backstop Rowling, call it something, but he crashed his ribs against that, making that play, laying his entire body out.
Damage done, though. Runnalls bringing home Daly, and the Legends are going to have to get something going as we go into the top of the third.
I know everybody likes your picks here, Trench. Who did you pick originally for the W here?
I didn't have a pick at all. My brain is solely connected to commentating right now. I forgot. What was it? What was the spread? I'm gonna go.
They've been doing a lot of even money
Lightning
stuff.
minus half a point.
Okay.
I don't know. And Mike and Dyke, he's a Vegas native.
I'll tell you, Trench,
From
not
Oklahoma.
many people can pull that beanie that you have on off. You definitely do that thing some solid justice.
Why not? And here's Decal up to bat right now. Oh.
That's going to be 0-2 with a little tip to the inside.
Yeah, I got to agree with Anthony Michael right there. Taravella has been good on the mound.
Yeah, something's just going on with the Legends. They're just not clicking on all cylinders, and they need to.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. They're just not clicking on all cylinders. Yeah, Decal, right when he swung, he says that's hot, and it came in at 60. And that is hot as Alex Garcia up to bat right now. I remember for about 3 months, I couldn't distinguish between Garcia and Decal. They're cousins. They might be from Oklahoma.
Midwesterners.
And there it is. They're saying Garay is the missing link. I tossed him a cookie once, and that was the furthest home run I ever gave up.
I like when we have polls in the chat, and you know what? I'd like to see more polls tonight than there are at Spearmint Rhino. You know what I'm saying, Trench?
Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute, but let me tell you, there's nothing better than a good poll on Friday night. Great Plainers. Plainsers. Oh, he gets kind of jammed right there, right back to Devlin.
That's about the sixth blooper we've seen right back to Devlin Daniel.
Oh, I see Mondo in the chat. I haven't really talked to Mondo all that much. I do see him hanging around just a little bit.
Mondo_Trasho. How's it going? We got 2 outs, 1-0 count. Casey Taravella locking himself in.
I think you got to work Devlin just a little bit. His screwball and sometimes his slider comes real low. If you could just wait and be patient.
And that is exact pitch that he's been working on week in and week out. That low slider outside, trying to catch that bottom corner.
What does Taravella do here? It's going to be a walk for Devlin. And they're trying to do anything to get some razzle-dazzle for the Legends. And since they're the oldest team in PLW,
Yeah, it's past their bedtime.
they need some warm oat milk and a fire. Read a good book.
Galoshes.
Ooh, the biggest rivalry in PLW.
That's what you're saying? This right here?
No. I think there's going to be a poll.
The biggest rivalry.
Ones versus the Vaders is a really good rivalry. The Vipers and the Snappers is also a good one.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say the Ones and the Vipers.
Yeah, that's a good one, too. Outside.
I think there's a lot of unspoken trash talk between those two teams, and you can feel it.
I feel like the Night Owls have a rivalry, too. I just can't peg it right now.
With the remaining 9 teams in the league.
Sansone. Oh, no.
Right through the 5-hole of Jake Purdy.
Oh, man. Instead of turning 2 right there, there's going to be one. Oh, I'm sorry. It was already 2 outs. Instead of getting the out force at 2, first and third, clean single, Billy Osgood up to bat right now. And Logan saying Trench and White Boy Rick might be the fiercest rivalry right now in PLW.
It's a good call. I'm going to have to get in on this poll.
I miss seeing Logan, man. It must be just, to be out there with the injury. Reilly right there to pick that up. Want to see him getting back, get better, and get on the field. He's one of my favorite. All these guys are my favorite players, but Logan's got a lot of heart out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to somebody last night. When Logan gets back on the field for the Vaders, it's going to be lights out for that team. They are looking like hot fire, smoky, stinky cheddar, and I love them. I like every guy on their team. They got a ton of energy. They're a young team. Sasai has done an incredible job of waiting a full season, really doing great managerial skills. And
you have to remember, Sasai, he's been all over the board down there in Taco League, really trying to work himself into PLW. Finally got there, and his team. There's something to be said with those guys. With Billy Santawan, who is this guy? The knuckleball expert. And all of a sudden, all these chats that we're in, everybody's trying to figure out how to throw a knuckleball. Tanik said he might have a finger removed to try to get a different grip so he could throw a knuckleball. Very Jerry Garcia-like.
Well, Tanik does have 6 fingers on his pitching hand, so.
Here's Devlin with those camo batting gloves. The first time I ever saw a Grateful Dead concert, I was 12 years old. Isn't that amazing? I won't say what I did at that concert, but definitely was a mind bender. And that's going to do it for Taravella. Couldn't get out of the 3rd inning there as Billy Osgood, and he's got that nasty Osgood pitch. The one thing that falters with the Osgood is sometimes he throws it just a bit too much, and if you wait on it, you can hit it really, really hard.
Cookieville.
Cookieville.
I love cookies, Trench.
Do you?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, man. I'll have to get you some, man. I know some people out there. Little Batty Bakery. She makes delicious desserts, as you know.
And the chat blowing up, all about Vader talk. Vader this, Vader that. I'm on board. I love the Vaders. Get me a hat.
Yeah, I have a Vader's hat, but it's the old logo, and that might be like a vintage, Jordan card one day. I'd love to get that new logo, and there it is.
Very nice.
I don't know.
That's the old one?
Yeah, that's the old one. Not only for Vader, but might be for vegan too. That's Tim Reilly up to bat. He's saying I got to remove that ball from the batter's box.
I've got the wrong song on in my ears.
Oh man, Tanik given a little bit of a teaser. I was talking to him all throughout the week, just watching some of these teams leading in tonight, that I was like, man, there's going to be some trade movement going into tonight. I am real curious to what he has in a letter as Tim Reilly goes down on the Osgood.
Hey, lefty.
Daly got to walk his last time at bat. This is a good matchup for Daly right here.
All right, Billy, go get him. Hey, right here, 1-5.
What's he looking at?
Coming in at 52. That's that pitch you're talking about. Kind of hung up there a little bit. Osgood delivered it. Gave him something to swing at. Almost gave him the same thing. A little hot, though. 5-6.
Yeah, he's got to recognize a little bit of that.
This is confusing me watching my own jersey in action down there.
Do you even know who you are right now?
Bizarro Dave.
Hey, I don't know what he's going to do. Are you batting left or right? We got old guys in there. Right-handed.
These guys are getting a little cardio going on.
Little jazzercise happening here as they make the shift from right to left like a giant old clock pendulum.
Same dice. Go get him.
Weber's saying, who's that?
You're going to try to shoot right side.
Oh,
There it was.
man.
That's that pitch. 5-2. Osgood going to work.
I guess I could see why some of these big slurves are hard to hit and freezes them. It comes in over your shoulder and then dips down.
Everybody else just looks at it and goes,
Yeah, that's Cody Runnalls taking one mid back right there.
twos, always twos. You got to ask, it's always twos.
Like I said earlier in the broadcast, Chad is all in on this dude.
Batting righty.
Oh, man.
And the legend showing their age there.
Yeah, he kind of stumbled all over himself there.
Not as spry as some of the younger teams out here.
And there she is. She has entered the arena like a gladiator, the Dragon Lady.
A little backside bloop, but
Oh, no.
30 single, stop it. There we go. Right.
Dirty singles only going to move the runner up a base. And was it Friday night? What time is it? Yeah, 6:30. That's about the time she comes with us.
Dragon Lady is alive. Looking a few hot cocos deep. Extra charred marshmallows on those cocos tonight, Trench.
Yeah, well,
It's a blistery 40 degrees out.
man. Huson with a bullet. And that's going to end the inning. He got a lot of power on that one. But it's going to end the inning. We're going to the top of the fourth. The Legends last year, or the year before even, were just like these powerhouse scoring left and right. This year, not so much. I want to thank our stream team right now. It's all starting with Trevor Bauer over there. If you're on Skycam 1, go to Trevor Bauer right now. Show him Dragon Ladies, man. That's Jameson. He's like, am I Skycam 1? There he is, Trevor Bauer. That's Dragon Ladies, man, right there. She's probably going to put one back just for that. She'll be a little tossed after that. What a good dude, man. Just a baller. Love Trevor Bauer. A lot of fun. This lady, Dragon Lady, all over that. And she's saying, who's that? As we go into the top of the fourth, the Lightning up 1-0. It's Kullman. Up to bat. I also have a question about, I don't know if it's physics or
Probably chemistry, but go ahead.
botany or whatnot. After this batter, I'll ask you. Oof. Barely. Misses. Right there. We got to get the Dragon Lady out when we build a new stadium. We have some co-ed games. Imagine her just stumbling around out there.
Selling hot cocos in the stands for all.
man. I mean, how many? She's the type of person that sells one and puts one back. So, like,
right.
It's going to be
One for you, one for me. One
How
for you,
can he
one
make
for
any
me.
money? 1-2 count.
And Kullman looking to put an end to Devlin Daniels' pitching for this game. Got deuces.
A check swing bunt. Chad's going to have to work for this one. And he does for.
Just barely. 0.09. Shy of the 5-second mark.
Let me ask you. So I have, two hand warmers say they produce enough temperature for 100 degrees. But if I have 6 hand warmers in each one, why does it feel warmer than 100 degrees if only they could only go to 100 degrees?
I think you're sitting at 600 degrees.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's math.
Once they added the alphabet to math, I exited the room immediately. 1-0 count. Do you get what I'm saying, though? Like, if the max temperature is 100, why does more mean more temperature? 2-0 Friday night. You know, you learn a little something as that's gone. Derrick Corral ties that up. And Decal going to trot around the bases. He gives the tip of the hat. You know, I know Decal, every time I walk by him, he's a little bit fearful because he's the guy that threw that blitz ball that one time and hit me in the neck.
Gotcha. Always on guard. Did that hurt?
It's called saturation flux deaths. Of course, GK would come out of that. Ball 1 to Alex Garcia. Ooh, TikTok got a little tap right there. Speaking of that, they need to come over to Twitch. Look, I think it moved the camera a little bit.
Hey, good eye, good eye.
I'm all about the camera angle, but I'd rather have more.
More angles. You can't have enough angles.
Especially in wiffle ball. It's all about angles. And Devlin Daniel is done for the night. They're going to go straight to Jake Purdy. And this guy, I would have loved to see him in an old Western against, what's his name? Like the old Western.
Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood in a gunslinging,
Yeah.
but like a wiffle ball.
Right.
I wonder who'd win.
Yeah, it'd be called like Whiff 'em Hard or Whiffs in the West.
Uh-huh. What's his saying that he says? It's like
What?
he says something. It's like renown. I forget what it is. Anyhow, look at Jake Purdy. Tonight he is sporting the left ear little wiggle piece.
I know he always throws on well, do ya, punk? Like that. That's Clint Eastwood right there.
Wiffle Harry. Harry Wiffle.
Dirty Wiffle. Dirty Wiffle Harry.
Yeah, there it is. Make my wiffle.
Oh, make my whiff.
We got to get Clint Eastwood up here. How old is he now? 104?
I think he's actually in his 90s.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, barely.
He was like a spokesman for like some political
Viagra?
party
Oh.
like a few years ago.
Got it.
Guy could barely take on oxygen. Love him to death, though. He was good in a movie called Unforgiven. Make sure you go to Netflix and type that in. As Casey Taravella is up to bat. Welcome, PLW Nation. You're watching the top of the fourth, game tied 1-1.
One out.
Jake Purdy now on the mound.
And if you pay attention to Purdy's delivery, he really speeds things up.
He lives at the Smithsonian.
Somebody's trying to say that Clint Eastwood is a wax figure.
You're right. He could be at the Wax Museum. 1-2 count. Oh! Chad just easily steps on two for out.
Isn't that not 2 outs?
I guess the graphics was a little slow up there. Remember the Night Owls came in last couple nights? And there it is again.
It was 2 outs.
Listen, it's Friday night. Hot cocos are flowing. I think the Dragon Lady was out there with her little treasure chest of hot cocoa pouring. I love it. How many wiffle ball players does it take to count to 3? And it's got to be more than 20.
Yeah. Especially when your average team age is 76.2.
Here's Sansone.
I'll tell you what, though, the Legends crossword puzzle maniacs.
Oh, look who joined us tonight. What a blessing. White boy Rick. My favorite. I mean, I'm thinking he won't let his wife get on the chat to see who I am. Otherwise, somebody might be filing.
Yeah, it'd be single boy Rick.
Here's Sansone 1-2 count.
Recently divorced Rick.
Oh, no. Gets a little taste
And
of
now
the dirty Purdy.
they can go into the dugout. Grab their bats.
It's only 1 out, guys. This one. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth. We got a good one brewing. 1-1 as PLW Nation is here with us, and we just keep growing.
I love how the people in the chat have your back against this white boy Ron guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I do dig the fact that he bought the emojis of your face and the
I respect that. I respect his game.
The trench never gets benched one. That's pretty dope.
He's trying to get in my head. I know. But I deal with a lot out here, and that's not going to be something that I let happen. It's Kyle Loman up to bat. It looks like somebody might have redeemed a Cajuns T-shirt. Is that what that means when it comes up there?
I believe so, and I'm pretty sure the person who redeemed that was Lede something.
0-2 count versus Loman. Now 1-2. Oh, man.
Just missed. Good pitch.
Loman just ahead of that one. And normally, Loman kind of waits back a little bit. I'm surprised he's pulling the trigger much faster than normal. And there it is. Speaking about it. Oh!
That looked fair to me. That was fair.
Oh, man. And that's going to be a double for Loman and Trevor. You can hear from Trevor Bauer right there. He has it on the white line.
Good call, Blue. Good call.
I like it. Look at that.
Osgood not happy with that call.
Speaking of merch.
More merch redeemed? Wiffle Nation, don't forget to use your discount code PLW Twitch in the merch store for an additional 10% off.
Drilling next time. Wear it.
GK Rabbit. As a swing and a miss by Devlin Daniel throws up that is hop little thing so you could buy some of that merch.
Did we ever get a conclusion to the that poll that popped up?
Man, right now, Osgood is feeling it with the Osgood. Has Reilly down 0-2. As I could see, he is wearing that earpiece. And he was telling me before the series, Bette Miller is his favorite singer.
Mac Miller?
No, Bette.
Bette? Oh, okay.
Here's Daly trying to bring home Kyle Loman.
You were talking up Daly before he came into the game, and I'm waiting for it. I want to see it.
He took a walk his first time around. Just needs to be relaxed up there. Gets under that. Garcia right there for out number 3. You can hear Brad Ogden, the owner of the Legend, saying, let's go hit. Let's put it to him.
Tie game. Rolling into the top of the 5th. This is the bottom basement of the league burner Friday night wiffle ball lights. Let's get it. Highlight your chat. Let's read those out. What do you got to say?
You know, a lot of the times when, like we were talking earlier in the broadcast, when you're down there in the standings, sometimes those are the best series because you got to get out of the basement.
The reason.
So you're gonna put on the best show, and why not on a Friday night right here, Las Vegas Hideaway Field, in front of thousands of people, all eyeballs on you. There's a lot of pressure for these guys. I know we got the sniffles a little bit, Hurley. Can't help it.
I'm about to stick one of those hand warmers in my nose.
Oh, and Osgood going golfing right there.
Did they make those little heater nose warmers?
Oh, man, if not, we probably should patent that as it goes to 1 and 2. It's 50 degrees right now. I'm not buying that.
Hey, you're not getting cheated. So much for
Well,
that
the
punch.
last one dropped. I thought I was going to
Oh.
put it down and get it. Don't stay up.
What a play by Atkinson's out there. No relation to the Atkins diet. Fun fact for white boy Rick. Little does he know that I'm in rescue. And we helped save over 80 cats find families last year.
Eat that, white boy Rick.
Yeah, we don't pussyfoot around here.
And I know that if he met Seamus, he would never say that to Seamus. So,
In fact, on this 2-2 count, he could go to Seamus's Instagram account. Tanik, why don't you fire that up for my boy, white boy Rick, as Kullman goes down on a nasty pitch by Purdy. And watch the chat go bananas right now with Seamus.
everybody's got Seamus's back out here.
Anthony Michael, your chicken is now safe and sound with other chickens in a sanctuary life as Decal produces once again. He's all they have right now.
That's it. Hit the bomb out to the left. Nice laser, right center.
Look at the Dragon Lady. She knows.
We appreciate that.
100% chance he will stop his own throw.
This really is just a more fun and compact version of baseball. Everything else very, very similar.
2-0 count here in the top of the fifth. The Legends threatening as Alex Garcia takes a swing right there. It's going to even up the count. 2-2. 2 runners on. The score is 1-1. That's 2.
Chad is ready to play defense. You see the stance out there. Getting set. Digging his heels into the ground. Squatting down.
Oh, no. As Garcia goes down on strikes for out number 2. And here's Taravella. Sometimes this dude comes up clutch. Let's see if he happens here. No swing on 56. As GK Rabbit says, I'll gift a couple subs right here on Twitch. And you got to love when you get a sub. You don't have to watch those ads anymore. Sometimes they pop up at the worst time.
I wouldn't know.
Why's that? Because you're subbed out.
Perennial sub.
You're subbed out.
I'm subbing on subs. I got more subs than Subway.
That's going to do it. We're going to go into the bottom of the fifth. And that's right. I probably will end up with 50 cats someday. And Las Vegas is really, really hurting out there as there's over 250,000 feral cats in the Las Vegas Valley. And I'm just trying to do my part to trap them and get them spay or neutered so they could find some homes and, not be in bad conditions. And who doesn't like that? I think even White Boy Rick might have shed a tear on that one. Thanks, and what the Dragon Lady, she gives the best sub, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Her subs come in hard and fast, wouldn't you say?
Backed by hot cocoa. What do you think it's like a day in the life of the Dragon Lady? Wake up, couple hot cocos, some eggs.
I think it's more like something you'd see at a Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, yeah. Bring me a hot cocoa every 5 minutes. Yeah, I think you're right.
Good pitch by Osgood right there as Runnalls takes strike number 2. 1-2 count. Couldn't get around on that one.
He misses the ball, but catches the backstop with the bat.
That's going to be out number 1 as the juice. And people are chanting juice, juice in the chat right now.
Bruce has dropped the pointing of the bat prior to his stance. He used to really delay that. Oh, hard hit right through the legs of the third baseman.
Yeah, you're going to have to get down on that. Try to make it, carry him off your body.
How would you have played that there, Trench?
I'm just diving in front of that, hoping that my shortstop or pitcher come over and help me out. As you know who does that and is an expert? GK. He has that slapperoo thing he does. That's Kyle Loman. His last at-bat got a double. Couldn't come home.
Yeah, GK and Jesse Capps combined, man, they are...
Oh, my God. Those two, superhuman. There's only one knock I have on those two. What do you think it is?
the pants.
It's got to be the pants, man. Can't do it. Those kaleidoscope pants, I can't even see them. I don't want to see them. 2-2. Oh, wow. Flops a set of nickels right there. is going to go down for out number 2, and Billy Osgood is dealing. Here's Devlin Daniel.
That is that 5-4 slider that Osgood delivers. It does float up there. Just hangs. Whoa.
Is he in a bowling league? What was that? I hope there's bumpers on the sides.
Bocce, old guys. The Italian men's club.
Come on now, go get a strike now. Go get him now.
GK.
Gotta have it here.
Full count. Does he have a walk yet? You can't throw him a cookie because Devlin does have the power. Is it going to go? No. Taravella right there at
Let's go, let's go.
the warning track, and you hear Brad saying, let's go, let's go. Top of the 6. Who's going to want it more? Is it the Legends? Is it the Lightning? I want to thank all our viewers for tuning in.
Is it neither team, and we're just going to keep going into extras until they turn the lights out on us?
Yeah. We've had some extra innings. And then you can see Dragon Lady's little routine. You guys can read that as you're in the chat. And that's what makes it so fun. In TikTok, there's they don't know what's going on over here at Twitch. So if you're over there, come on over, twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Come hang out with us on Twitch. Lots of camera angles. You can hang out in the chat. You could get your wiffle ball points, instant replays, see all the stats, everything that we have going on here. It is a top-notch production. As you can see, Tim Reilly perusing across all of our sponsors' banners. And this is one of the biggest fields in wiffle ball. Over there, 102 right center, as Nick Sansone, one of my boys, up to bat. He knows this is a big spot. Good take by Sansone, not to pull the trigger there.
Dragon Lady gave us a little lowdown on her schedule.
I don't know if GK Rabbit is here or not. I don't think he is. But I could tell you right now, there is some red wine flowing, or he was a little under the weather, and that medication might be kicking in right now as Sansone takes ball 4 as he goes down to first base.
Yeah, take it easy on the NyQuil there, GK. You're not supposed to snort that.
Oh. Looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is out there on an ATV in center field.
Might be Evil Knievel about to jump a couple palm trees out here.
Oh, maybe that's what we need, some kind of steel cable across the field. A PLW hottie wearing a skirt flying over. That's going to draw some viewers. Osgood, 2-2 count. Now 3-2 count. And this is a big pitch for Purdy.
You got this, Bill. You got this 1-5. Stay hot.
And that's going to do it for Jake Purdy. And you could see the frustration out of him. He kind of gave that old thing going on.
The I'm fed up shrug.
And here it is, big spot, Chad Phillips. And all of PLW, he's just got a bullseye on him at all times. All of PLW Nation, all of TikTok, all of anybody that has ever watched this production knows of Chad Phillips, who won the Cy Young in, I think, season 1, or was it season 0? Anyhow, he was never going to get that again.
Never say never there, Trench.
Hey, he might. He's been feeling it a little bit.
The scorpion, the tripod, the lizard, the spider, Chad Phillips.
He comes up sometimes in clutch situations. He's got that riser, and he's got great speed control and can make guys look very, very silly.
Some people really thrive in the pressure situations, and maybe Chad's one of them.
We're going to see against the Rook right now. This is veteran versus rookie. What's in
Chad
store?
thinking?
A lot of spin right there. He's probably going to hit the ground. You knew that. What is he doing?
The tripod.
An unbelievable play as he pulls the pin on that grenade, throws it to Loman for out number 1.
That was a good play. Got to give it up to Chad.
A little speed burst out of him right there.
What do you think he's
Like
thinking
Frogger.
about? Every time he puts his hands on his knees like this prior to every single pitch, he's thinking of
Yeah, he knows what pitch is coming. He's just not
Hail Mary,
randomly
full of
throwing.
grace.
This is a big, big spot. 2 runners on, top of the 6th. Tie game. And Chad Phillips on the mound versus Decal. And Decal makes him pay for it. Possibly no Tim Reilly there. Out number 2. The ball's not carrying hardly.
No, it's not, but it has been getting squirrely out there, and the ball has been doing some funny stuff in this cold weather.
I have an idea for a possible movie, and I'll tell you about it after this inning.
If it has anything to do with Bruce Huson and karate kicks, I want to see it.
Chris, leave your bat there, Chris. 67.
JC Cox, just give me a minute. I'll tune in with you about that. I'll go to our cat expert, Shannon. She's the one that helped us rescue and find homes for so many cats. Don't you worry. I wonder if Tanik's in there. He could probably help us out with that right now.
DC tips it.
1-2 count. Lots of intensity hovering over Hideaway Field right now. You could see both the infielders for the Lightning ready to go and jump on a ball if they have to. And that's going to score a run. Garcia, Lotta, exit velo with that one. And Chad might have just missed his spot right there.
Come on, Case.
Yeah, for sure, Tanik. I was actually just talking to her tonight. I'll message her right now and let her know that somebody is coming her way.
And that is a fair ball down the line. Third base line by Taravella to drive home. Another run.
And the legends are starting to come alive with their legendary wings.
Worst ball hitter.
You can see us here on Twitch. All this action happening right now.
Looks like Loman's coming in here. Going to relieve Chad Phillips.
I got a couple if you need some.
Not sure what the thought process was there, but they've been through 4 pitchers in one game.
Let me tell you, Harley, there needs to be a, whether it's Marvel or what are the other ones? DC.
Yep.
Like maybe
WWE.
Chad drinks some wiffle ball soup or something and goes from a lackluster pitcher
Got
to
it.
one of the guys that are elite and could just ace it out there all the time and nobody could hit him. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. You wake up as Chad Phillips, you drink a little wiffle ball shake, and then you turn into and transform into Tom Gannon.
Billy Santawan on those guys.
Yeah, I like it.
Here's Kyle Loman versus Nick Sansone right now. Oh, I hate to hear that out of Weber, man. He's having surgery on the 30th.
He is.
1-0 count. Ooh.
But you know what, Trench? People, they feel these injuries, these nagging, things going on in their body, and they postpone doing anything about them for such a long time.
Good battle, Nick. Good pitch. Good battle.
Dodos has nailed it. Chad refuses to accept that he's a manager. And that's a hard one. That's like when you're kind of...
It's like trying to take...
Oh! Good. Stop by Runnalls right there.
Hey, let's play defense.
That's like when your parents are trying to get you to swallow pills and you're so stuck on the Flintstone vitamin chewables. You don't want to make that transition.
Harley, why don't you read that little piece of action right there from our commissioner himself?
Yeah, Adam Tanik delivering a little message here for the league.
God.
Sand Vipers made a huge trade today with another team in PLW, which will be getting announced tonight. So stay tuned, PLW. We've got some big news from the Sand Viper camp. I wonder how big, on a scale from balloon to hot air balloon, from a scale to wiffle ball size to,
Earth. Harley,
Yeah.
do you think I might be going from commentator to like Skycam 1 or something like that? Could you imagine if he traded some of the stream team like he does his teammates?
Wow.
Let's play defense right here. Let's go.
God, he's making business moves, though. Jake Purdy starts it out good for the Lightning.
Sure does.
It's a good piece of hitting.
One thing the Lightning do have on their side are the lowest runs against in the league.
That's true, huh?
That's true.
Expect big things out of Daly right there. Fresh haircut. He knows he's on stream. Check, bunt, swing. Billy to 2. Left-handed grab.
Great job, Chris. Great.
Wow, Chris.
Stay with yourself, Cody. Stay with yourself. Hey, same thing. Let's roll a pair here. We're rolling a pair.
Yeah, I think Jay Cox in there is right, Trench. After your...
What a play by Taravella, sliding out there to save a run for the Legends. And man, like we said before, every game these Lightnings are in, something crazy's going down. They provide a lot of action, especially on a Friday night.
This is their night, too. This is their home field night. Friday night's Lightning.
Is Bruce Huson going to win it right here for the Lightning? You can see Ogden come out saying, you got to stop this double, guys, as he goes to 3 outfielders. Lots of room for Huson right here. He sprays it all over the place. He could go from pole to pole.
This could end it. This might be the home run that Huson. You going to call the homers like you do?
Oh, man, I don't know.
You feeling it?
Nah, I'm not feeling
Not
it right
feeling
now. Little too jumpy, I feel, out of Huson. But can he relax? Did he go easy on the protein powder tonight? We'll have to see.
Osgood rejects the extra ball.
As we approach 400 viewers. And Nikki D's right. You don't see 3 fielders in the outfield very much, but this would be a good time for it, as you got to prevent the double, the clean double that would score both of those Lightning runs. And the bases are juiced for Kyle Loman.
Where is Loman's wife? She should be here watching this. Bases are loaded. Just the right pitcher for Kyle Loman.
Viking, that's great. Goodbye, Stoneman. And here it is, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. What a great game we have finishing up here, game 1 of 3 tonight. Can Kyle Loman summon his trench grand slam action? He would love to do that right now.
Loman can take single-handedly the Lightning to 3 and 4 right here.
Instead, he swings, misses, as they are only 1 out away from losing game number 1 to the Legends, 3-1. Woo! To the right side, Devlin Daniels goes. Osgood up in the count. Let's see what he brings to the table right here. Yeah, you're not going to see anything on an 0-2 count. The Lightning definitely give all the bettors a run for their money, whatever the spread is. This should be easy. All he has to do is tap third, and game number 1 is taken by the Legends, not without the Lightning bases juice. Had a couple chances right there with Loman and Daniel, but they couldn't get the job done. And we're going to go into game number 2 right after this 20-second intro. I know, I saw them do last night, and they did it.
Well, and flip it out.
I guess they don't want to do it for us tonight. Every time I watch, they're doing cool stuff, and why don't they do it for us? PLW Nation, I'm with my boy, David Harley, and he's been on 3 teams in the last 3 weeks. What's that feel like, Harley?
It feels amazing. I feels like I'm on my own private jet going from team to team. I get first-class treatment. I rarely get my own jersey with my name on it, and it's really exciting, Trench, I have to tell you.
Yeah, you've been floating around just a little bit, but I love to see that you're playing out there. One of my colleagues here Love having him in the booth. Who do we got pitching for game number 2? We're going to have to go down there to the lead official to get that squared away.
I think Osgood's going to head this one up.
And it looks like possibly Chad Phillips has been moved to waivers before game number 2, and I don't know if anybody's going to claim him.
And it looks like James Church has made his way into the Legends dugout. They were missing him for game 1. If you just started joining us in the last 10 minutes, you joined us right in time as this first game started heating up, and the Legends took their second win of 3 weeks against the Lightning here. Friday night wiffle ball lights. So glad you are joining us. If you want us to read your chat in the chat, go ahead and spend a little wiffle points. I think it's 500 points to light that baby up. We'll give you a shout out, everybody but Brown Boy Roy.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh. You got something?
What's up, Tanik? Tanik, under the cover of darkness, has handed me something in my hand. And what does that say, Harley?
Says huge trade, huge trade.
Look at that.
Do we have a time announcement on there?
Oh, we're going to go game 3 on that for sure.
Okay.
Huge, huge trade. Go to exclamation point, huge trade. If you want to see what that's about, I'm going to just put that there, and we'll take a peek at that later. With the production we have,
top-notch whipple.
Top-notch wiffle, huge productions, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of man-hours involved. As my nose is running, I'll have to catch that later. I love that we go old school, like Wells Fargo horse and buggy with the notepad. What is that called? The little, I don't know, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's one of those things from third grade where you pick a number.
Oh, yeah.
What's a number? Pick the word.
Look at that emblem. That means so much to me, Harley. And a lot of talking going on between Harley and Bauer right now.
No, I just got the pitchers for the game 2. It's
Who do you
gonna be Chad Phillips is going to be starting pitcher for game 2, and B. Osgood on the mound, carrying over into game 2 for the Legends, the old man team. But you know, age is a non-factor against the Lightning.
Be good. That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
Be good. Be good. I'm telling you.
And J-Lo does it. She goes exclamation point. Huge trade. I love it. She's in the chat. Loving having her around. One of my favorite hotties of PLW. She's been really crushing it. Another PLW hottie teaches hot Pilates out here in the Vegas Valley. And you can really see it showing on some of the PLW hotties as they are gearing up for some summertime action. And they're going to be doing flips and kick flips out there during in between some of these innings. What do you got, Harley? You putting some wiffle ball points down? I'm going to do it right now too. I always forget.
Yeah, I'm a little perplexed at the lack of lines. They're almost all pick'ems.
They just don't know what's going on.
I think the Legend should be -half. Give the Lightning 0.5.
There's J-Lo. I see her. I see what's going on. Here we go. Chad Phillips versus the Legends lineup. And that's just going to be a
little
flare.
Blooper, yep. Kyle Loman. Easy work for him. Kyle Lowman is a silent killer out there. I love his game. I love his attitude out here. He puts a lot of work in, just like the stream team, behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, man. Kyle Loman, a fixture here in PLW, as is Chad Phillips. You know, just the OGs, the founders, the guys writing the Bible wiffle ball code.
And he doesn't make the effort there.
I got to see Loman lay out for that one. And we're going to have to do some Pilates for Loman to be able to stretch out for that.
Combination of the cold weather and lack of stretching prior to game.
I wonder if J-Lo is going to have a little chat with him after this series. 0-2 count here to Taravella. Another flare. Chad, will he remain on the vertical? No, he goes to his knees.
Always finds a reason to touch the turf.
I like that.
I do
Hashtag touch the turf. As Sansone up to bat right now. Takes it 58.
Hot, but nice pitch. Man on first, 2 outs. What do we got? What's lit up?
I just love our viewers. Let's get to 400, and I think we could use a little bit of help from TikTok. Come over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle.
Weber Snapper said he's going to come over here like a second grade teacher and snatch that note out of your hand, passing notes in classroom like this, Trench.
Oh, my God. That was a shot by Sansone as Rodsmary subscribes. And I see a lot of people in the chat still not subscribed.
Friday night, 361 viewers. We thank you all for watching and tuning in to PLW. We are here in Game 2 versus the bottom of the bucket of the barrel, the scraping the basement Legends versus the Lightning.
Sansone
going backside, and Tim Reilly barely makes that save, but it does not touch the wall.
What are they doing out there? It looks like they were about to... I don't know if that was going to touch the container, but I love the effort out of Loman right there. Maybe he was a long-distance runner rather than something more agile on second base. But J-Lo's got to love to see that kind of... She probably hasn't seen movement like that in years. As you know, they've been married for a while.
That's called not trusting your opposite plays. That guy, I got to run this one down.
And look at that. Hard Noob said he'll drop 10 subs if we get to 400 viewers. Love seeing that. As Billy Osgood up to bat. Swing and a miss. Going to bring the count to 1-2.
Trench, do you have a stream handle? Are you in the chat?
Yeah. You want me to do it?
I never see you post anything.
Yesterday, I was all over the chat.
Were you?
A lot of the times you don't see me in the chat because I'm right here commentating or I'm playing. But I was in there last night watching Chad just destroy the viewers at home. I'm sorry about that. He was like, I don't even want to repeat it. GK will yell at me or something. Again, if you're just tuning in, as we're going to have a lot more people filing in from TikTok, a huge trade in the Sand Viper camp has been not announced, but there is a definite trade that we will be announcing probably about in that third game, mid game, I'd say. Are you taking a little peek? What's this? What is it?
That smells like a smoky trade. a little. It's sweet.
You know what it smells like?
And smoky.
Probably Tanik's lunch. Probably something healthy like Chick-fil-A or Wendy's or something.
All I have to say is it smells sweet and smoky.
I tried to help him.
And you know who in this league has been doing some beef jerky.
Oh, man.
So.
The Buck Burner jerky sessions.
Uh-oh, Buck.
Always a heartbreaker.
Huge trade.
Here's Runnalls. Yeah, he did, Dodos. Absolutely flex on the chat.
Oh, wow. We've got a little poll up there. Who is getting traded? Go ahead and put your vote in there. Is it Trench Pacone, the man to my left, the dude who had, was that a no-hit?
No, just a complete game shutout.
Complete game shutout. Tom Gannon? Nah. Justin Hicks?
No way. But you never know.
Who put that poll up there? Come on.
Honestly, Tom Gannon recently has been talking about there are teams that he would play for.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't think that was an option whatsoever.
Everything's on the table when you're in Viper camp. Trench is being traded to the TSN as Osgood 2-0 versus Huson right now. Now 3-0. Oh, no.
Huson walked his last at-bat. He's going to walk this at-bat. Osgood taking his first walk of the game.
Ooh, a Tom for Dodos trade. You know, the Viper himself is always all in on dodos.
I couldn't see that happening.
He might trade himself to get dodos. And there's Loman, but right back to Decal. Does a little neck job. And Weber. Ooh. I got to tell you right now.
Yeah. Are you anxious about this this note that's in front of you? You don't seem on edge.
I mean,
is it due to the hand warmers? You're pretty calm and at ease?
Yeah, and there's other reasons.
Yeah.
Medicinal reasons. 0-2 Tiger uppercut by Devlin. Daniel goes
Hayuka.
I love it.
That ball was about 4 feet above his bat, swinging at air, hoping that the ball was lower so that he could hit it out of here, but unfortunately gets absolutely zero of it. We're rolling into the top of the second.
Yeah, brought to you by Tanik's huge trade. That coming real soon. Actually, I don't know the trade, as, you know, I consider myself, you know.
Trade eligible or permanent fixture? I think you're a permanent fixture, Trench.
A lot of it has to do with not even wiffle ball. More so just because Adam's a little bit more of his right-hand man. He doesn't want to lose the, what's his name in Casino? Not Robert De Niro, but the other guy. My cousin Vinny guy. I'm like that guy.
Joe Pesci?
Yeah, I feel like I'm the Joe Pesci and he's De Niro.
You're the Joe Pesci to Adam Tanik's De Niro. I like it. Going around just putting people in holes.
Anthony Michael, I'm not hating those words coming out of your mouth. I was talking to Lede as the count goes to 0-2 earlier this week, and I was just telling him about my struggles at the plate. And he said, you come over and be a Cajun, we'll fix that right up. Tanik, he just gives me a bat and says, go hit.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you don't hit, you're traded. Or even worse, released to like your fourth team of 3 weeks.
Here's Kullman. Yeah.
Chad Phillips, what's going on here? Is that his second walk? I'm not keeping Phillip stats.
All you have to say is his ERA is high and mention walks here and there, and that basically explains Chad's career.
I'm going to come clean with you there, Trench. I don't know all the acronyms and all the stats and all the abbreviations for baseball. I know how to catch a ball. I know how to run around like a maniac.
Yeah.
And I do my very best when I'm swinging the bat. Other than that,
do you want to
enjoy my time?
Do you want to know the first time I ever met you? I remember. You ready?
What did I say?
I don't know
anything.
I was walking in a hideaway field.
Yeah.
I was coming because it was tryout time.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to see these guys play, see who's going to be playing with the big boys. The first play I see as I'm walking in near that sign is you diving back there, head over heels. I couldn't believe you didn't get injured. It was an awesome play. You went all out to be not just recognized, but that's just who you are. You're 1,000% all the time as Purdy's going to go against Decal right now. It was amazing, dude. Did you catch it?
No.
Oh. All right, well.
That was a display of effort. I don't even think the ball was hit over there.
Ooh, dump. I love that. Wiffle Ball Hall of Fame, 100% PLW Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. New field's going to have pennants, flags, team logos, all the goodies. Previous championship banners.
Why don't you read that for the fans at home listening that are at work and shouldn't be watching PLW, but they are anyway.
Yeah, Adam Tanik delivering. I'm here watching just a bunch of private chats right now. All managers looking for trades right now. Might be a second trade announcement here tonight as well. Trench working out the details currently from his what is that, like battle station there, Adam Tanik, commissioner, owner.
You know what? We're going to have to start a GoFundMe for all those little Uber rides he's going to have over here. Those add up, man.
Back and forth, Trench. You know, he may do it may do him justice just to invest in like a carrier pigeon.
With these little notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, when the cops come around, you release the pigeons to let the neighborhood know that the popo's around. 2 for 1.
2 outs, top of the second. Runner on first as Casey Taravella. Remember, Casey had that great play to save it from being a double and scoring a run for the Lightning.
Great question there, Real Racing Roots. The question is that I have, which week of the season is the trade deadline? I know it's late.
Yeah, I don't know all that stuff. And there it is. Tanek immediately fired up. He loves doing that. That's like what commissioners do. If Sansone takes a hack, they're going to go down 0-2. Like he could be looking down at his keyboard and he just has that sixth sense that a question for him. And Sansone has become Sansone. He has morphed into himself. Gets an RBI single, moves Taravella over to second. And they're doing a little bit of work on Jake Purdy right now.
They sure are. A little 2-out work. Top of the second there, Trench. 1-up Legends. Man on first and second.
I mean, you have to stay for all 3 games now. We might have multiple trades by multiple teams as Runnalls running to the backstop for out number 3 as we go into the bottom of the second. What an exciting night. And the reason why these trades are happening is you kind of get a feel of where your team is going, what direction they're headed, right around week 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You don't want to be down there, fighting for your life.
Like these two teams.
Like these 2 teams, yeah. Somebody has to win this. Somebody's got to go to, obviously, 2-1 or 3-0 here, and it's going to feel good whoever it does. But the team on the bad end of that, oh, man, they got their work cut out for them. Purple Vikings, right. Snappers, are they making trade? A lot of guys on the injured reserve. You got Briner, broken hand. Weber's going to get his knee scoped. He'll be out for a couple months, I think, for the rest of season number 4. Man, my heart goes out to him. I know how much he loves playing wiffle ball. I guess the one good thing on his end is his wife owns Cheers Beauty. Maybe he could have some scrubs and eyebrows done while he's out there. There it is. They think I'm going, dude. They think Trench is gone. I could be a value piece, though, Harley. Just when you do good doesn't mean you stay. It means you're high value.
Yep. Get a 2 for you, man.
Nah.
Adam's not the go for the 2. He'd rather trade away the 2 and get the 1.
Yeah, he's a 2-for-1er guy.
Yeah.
Kind of like his love life. Here we go, Chad Phillips grabbing a thunder stick.
Watch
Chad always
your
makes
head,
it like
Chad.
I know he always makes it like a brick is coming out of
He
him.
must have been an actor in a daytime drama in his early years.
Chad, the only PLW veteran
To fully crawl all 3 games.
to not hit a home run.
Oh.
And I know how bad he would love to have that on his resume. AK.
No matter what kind of tape you put on your bat there, Chad.
What's he doing? Like, for what reason?
I see nothing. What do we got going on?
Nothing. I was fixated on Chad striking out. Oh, decal. Needs a couple more inches right there. And here's Bruce Huson. Let's see if he could get one over the fence here tonight.
And it might be the Lightning's turn. A little 2-out rally. Oh, that's Bruce's pitch, too.
Tanek was telling me that Bruce had the highest OPS, and honestly, I don't know what that means, but if you have the highest of something other than strikeouts,
Yeah.
that means it's good.
Right here, touch your second. First base. Go second, easy way. Let's go. Nice job, Philly. Baby, let's go.
OPS.
What is that, Bauer? OPS.
Other people's sugar.
Yeah, I like that. Love me some sugar. You love sugar. You like those chocolate cookies.
Love them.
PLW Nation, welcome Friday night hideaway field. You got the Lightning and the Legends. What?
Oh,
On paper?
yeah.
On base percentage plus slugging. I'm not good at any of those.
Taylor, who's up?
Very, very low OPS.
Ooh, Tanik went yard on the Lightning this game.
Good take.
Wow, Pogman,
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Jeez,
You probably got traded for a $5 foot long.
man.
Man, that's kind of sounds tasty.
Yeah, I don't mind a little veggie sandwich.
Yeah.
As it counts, go to 1 and 2. Purdy immediately sits down the rook.
Delivers a 52-mile-per-hour meatball that just goes looking as it passes Kullman's face.
Looks like we're getting close to 400 viewers, and you know, Hard Noob said when we get there, he's going to gift out 10 subs. I got to check my phone a lot now. A lot of different people texting.
And that grazes the top bar at 53 miles per hour. Jake Purdy doing some work here in the top of the third. 2 outs. Gathers himself. That's a veteran move right there. Most people fresh on the team would kind of reach around for that ball, not gain composure, but not sure what that guy's name is, but he did a really great job there at short.
Hey, let's go. Get this dugout again. Let's go. We need to get in this dugout.
I know, right? Somebody knows. I love that I don't know. Don't forget, that's Fernandez, Alex Fernandez, and he's starring in a new movie called Wendy. And I guess she's some crazy psychopath, and he's a meth addict. And I think he could play that part real well. Look, he looks scary right there.
I think he's filming currently, like right now.
Who told it? Oh, rolls over on that. Let's see if he can make a good throw. And he does. Little oomph out of Kullman right there. Let's get a close-up of Alex Fernandez right there.
On the third baseline.
There he is. Ooh, I like who's doing the camera work right there. Immediately went back. Didn't have a good angle. As Decal makes the throw. Thought it was going to be low.
Let's go. Get us in this dugout. Let's go.
See what Osgood's doing. He's throwing this slider to the low and outside of these right-handed hitters, forcing them to put it in play at short, 5-6.
Almost.
Misses inside right there. Remember, Purdy started that little rally in game number 1 where the Lightning almost pulled it off. Easy play for Decal. As we go into the top of the 4th, this one is moving right along, and I know there's a lot of action on these trades, but we got another good game going here. Game number 2.
When's that next trade? Carrier pigeon flying in here, there, Trench.
We're only 13 viewers away from Noob gifting 10 subs. I'm going to dig into TikTok right now. TikTok, listen, if you're watching, you're only getting 1 camera angle. Over here on Twitch, 4 camera angles, instant replays. You can hop in the chat. You could gain wiffle ball points to get things and redeem things like signed wiffle balls or jerseys or hang out with Trench in the booth, stuff like that. And, of course, you could look at all the chat just going off. These are all buddies.
Hot fire. I'm not seeing anybody highlight their chats, though. If you want us to read your chats, go ahead and spend a little whiff points. We'll get you on air.
Yeah,
Give you a
here we
shout
go.
Out.
I have a new friend request on Facebook. It could be a new manager saying, welcome to the team.
What's your jersey size?
Who's this person? I don't know that name.
Schmeed.
You know what? I sometimes, good piece right there by Taravella. Sometimes on my Twitch, it'll say like a friend or something. And look at that poll. We'll get that poll going right now.
Oh, wow. So it's already decided that you are out of the Sand Vipers camp. Now it's just a matter of what team has traded for you, Trench.
Get your Trench Sand Viper NFT, as that's going to be worth something. And they're saying they want Trench to go to the Night Owls. And I could see that trade happening, and here's why, Harley. Do you know why?
The lack of pitching depth for the Night Owls.
No.
No.
That's not it. 2-2 count. I'll tell you after this at-bat.
I kind of wish I did that.
Oh, swing and a miss. Great pitch by Purdy. It's because Nick Davila, the owner-manager of the Night Owls, he's vegan. And you know that I am, too. He might want to be with his little band of brothers down there in Night Owl camp.
Okay, well.
And he knows I got the hookups at Tarantino's. Speaking of which, we play on the TV in his restaurant. I want to thank Michael Tarantino for airing all of our games Tuesday through Friday right there in his restaurant. How cool is that?
I think you look good in most colors there, Trench, but red, yellow, and black, probably the least favorable for your eyes.
Purdy's doing work. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. This game is going, as Billy Osgood is known to send one out there in left field. Let's see if he can get a little power.
High and inside.
Oh. Okay, got it. No. Oh, I thought it got past him. Sometimes they try to take that short hop, kind of does the back spin on him, or front spin or whatever. Anyhow, that message kind of cleared it up. But sometimes I get these messages on Twitch like there's a friend request, and I'm scared to open them or whatnot because I don't know if it's spam or somebody's trying to hack into my wiffle ball life. I don't care the other stuff they see, but wiffle ball, I can't mess with that. As the Dragon Lady drops a couple subs.
You were telling me earlier you have a few 100,000 whiff points. I mean, could you imagine if that account got hacked and you woke up tomorrow and there was 0?
I know.
I've been struggling trying to just keep it at 7K.
You got to go big when you feel it. As Purdy tries to go inside Tink instead, he walks the rookie as the Legends have runners on first and second as probably their deadliest hitter tonight, Derrick Corral, is up to bat. We call him Decal up here. And that's going to be it for Purdy. Once again, what's Chad going to do? He's talking to Loman.
If I had a poll up right now, what type of precarious situation would Chad have his pitching group in at this moment? 2 outs, top of the fourth, man on first and second. Looking like he's going Devlin Daniel. Good call. Good call, Chad.
Lots of action going on. Top of the fourth. Go up to the booth real quick. I want to give him a little. There it is. Huge trade.
2 exclamation points,
Yeah.
not 3. So huge, but not over the top. Just gangbusters type of trade. That's a big one.
Yeah, not like the A team at Spearmint, but like kind of like that. Morning crew. Maybe mid afternoon.
Yeah, get a lap dance. Comes with a $5 foot long.
I am not announcing until Tannic himself messages me, but he's going to have to light up that chat because sometimes I don't see my phone. He'll let me know.
Oh, nice. Looks like Kitchen Rug has redeemed from the PLW store a hoodie. I didn't see it pop up.
What?
I'd be interested in knowing which team hoodie he's got.
Ooh, I like that. Missed that one.
Or they. Kitchen Rug. I put a...
It's starting to get cold out here, Harley. Things are dropping. Here's Decal. 2 outs. Top of the fourth. They're already up 1-0. This is a big spot. Ooh. Weber with a good little one right there. I don't know. As most people know, the Viper loves the win with defense. And I don't know if Will has proven himself quite yet. As we all know, Justin Hicks is a Gold Glover out there as decal. Oh, Tony Daly running across, ends the inning. No damage there as they did threaten. We're going to go into the bottom of the fourth. Legends up 1-0, Harley.
It is getting cold out here, Trench. I wish somebody would buy me from the team or the PLW store, PLW Snuggie.
Yeah. Check out our merch store. There's leggings, socks,
Yoga mats.
popsicle sticks for your freezer. You can make those for the summertime. All sorts of stuff.
Wiffle pops.
What? A wiffle pop, Harley? I love it.
Vegan coconut ice cream
wiffle pops. I'm going to go on Shark Tank. Me and you will sell that together. We'll 50-50. We'll donate a little bit to some sanctuaries out there. Maybe a little bit to Dragon Lady. She needs to recoup some of those that sub money.
Yeah,
She's in 3D.
I'm thinking the Sharks would offer us 90% ownership for like $5,000 of the idea.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Help build us
what
that
we
new
can
stadium.
get. Yeah.
Hey, new batter here, new batter.
I need a wiffle pop.
Let's go. Come on.
Any ladies out there? Here he is.
Trench, you are a connoisseur of costume, man. Which, ideally, if you could just hand select a jersey to actually wear, like on a night out, which one would you select?
It'd be that one Bruce Huson's wearing right now. You always see me in white T-shirts or white things. So it'd be whatever one Huson had on. It'd be that one specifically. But it could be any team.
Let's go. Play some defense. Let's go.
As Cody Runnalls up to bat, big spot, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. They need to generate some runners here, see if they could tie or take the lead.
There you go. There you go.
Wow. Trying to blow up the pitcher. Osgood almost swatted it down. Reflexes a little slow in this cold, what is starting to become a little bit of a windy night.
Yeah, it's starting to swirl. There's definitely some tier 2 out there as Bruce Huson up to bat right now. Takes a ball outside. I'm right there, Pog Man. I see you. I'm just not a Subway fan.
Nah,
they don't,
same.
They don't offer vegan options.
Yeah, and Jarrett was a little creepy.
Way back, Bill.
Look at that, 72 on Tuesday. That Vegas weather. It's going to go from 72 to 112 in like a month and a half. And Osgood's done, and Taravella is going to have to come up and pitch 1 out. And now the Lightning are threatening.
Similar situation, Trench, but only 1 out rather than 2, so. And it's looking like maybe Kyle Loman's about to step up to the plate.
He's got to do something here. He had his chance last game. He has another chance this game. This is a real big spot for our boy, Kyle Loman. And you know J-Lo at home is watching. She really wants her man to produce right here.
I've seen it rarely, but I would love to see Loman hit maybe a little backside blooper.
I know J-Lo, a big fan of that backside blooper. And here we go.
This wind is really picking up. You guys can hear that on our microphones.
Yeah, it's whipping back and forth. Oh, nasty pitch by Taravella. There was nothing Loman could do right there except look back and take strike number 2. The wind is blowing in, Harley, so if I'm a pitcher, I'm not really too scared of something going deep.
Or take a little bit off of it so it doesn't come in hot.
Okay, I like that too. They're going to try to turn 2 right here to end the inning. Oh,
And
no,
they
he had
miss it.
time still to go back to the bag.
And the home plate ump stopped it on 3. Let's see. I would have been interested to find out what the time was when it got to 2.
Man, I think he had another second and a half to kind of grab that and reach as Devlin Daniel once again.
Touch your bag here. Touch your bag here.
Man, it got cold. And that's going to do it. Good piece of pitching by Taravella right there. And you know what? He doesn't get as much love as he should.
Oh, I say that all the time.
Man, it's just because he's on a squad that's kind of down there in the standings, whatnot. But, man, this dude is dealing. He is a real good fixture right there for the Legends, as you can see on screen right now. As the Legends are starting to get some momentum going, some energy rolling through that dugout as Devlin, the hooded monster, the cookie monster. Doesn't he look like a cookie monster out there?
Let's go get a hit right here.
All you had to do was just lay down.
Devlin and Taylor Briner have the same pitch that's like outside, inside curveball from left to right, thrown overhand, just like, see, he tried to do it right there.
Haven't seen GK in the chat for a minute. He must be at a nice dinner.
No, I think he fell asleep from the NyQuil.
Oh, Alex Garcia cut. Brings the count to 2-2. Yeah, I would love to get traded to the Sand Vipers. Pogman.
Maybe you get some playing time over there.
I'm trying. I'm trying to hang on, Harley. You know.
Yeah.
That's just going to come back. It's going to come to the infield. Chad's in trouble.
And it went through 4 hands.
Oh, man. I think the outfielder's got to run in on that one rather than Chad go back. You could see Tony Daly probably should have called off Chad right there.
Yeah.
They needed better communication.
Tony Daly needed to shout out, like, this is outfield, and give him a swift kick to the back.
Oh, man. Does it have enough? It does. Taravella.
Wow.
A slingshot out to left center to give the Legends a 3-0 lead on command. J-Rock right before that. Jason Stevenson cheers 100 bits. Love seeing him in the chat. Hope he's getting better. Wow, the Legends all over the Lightning right now. And that should have been, how many outs are in this inning? Okay, it wouldn't have mattered, but at least there wouldn't have been a runner on. That would have been a solo shot rather than a 2-run job if the Lightning would have just communicated a little bit better out there.
No, the ball is not flying. That was just hit incredibly well.
And the Dragon Lady immediately subnuts the whole chat. Sansone's putting together a pretty good series here.
Dragon Lady, like the Oprah Winfrey of PLW. You get a sub. You get a sub.
We all get a sub as a hype train approaches Hideaway Station. And Frito Breath, that must mean we got to 400 viewers. If Frito's out there. Oh no, that was Noob. They are just jumping all over as Sansone takes a walk and the Legends are feeling it. And there's GK Rabbit waking up from his NyQuil slumber as Billy Osgood here in the top of the 5th, the Legends up 3-0.
GK, clearly a little delirious through his spelling. Not sure what he's saying there. Exclamation point this.
Yeah, medicine coursing through his veins right now. 1-2 count. And there's the hype train coming into Hideaway Field.
Level 4.
It's going to blow through level 5 as Devlin gets Osgood.
First out.
It might not even, it might go through level 5 before it even says anything. Look at that. They're already at level 5. Man, our fans at home are amazing here on Twitch.
Kitchen Rug killing it, dishing them out.
Listen, I love TikTok. I'm all about it. Love watching those reels and whatever they do as Purdy's going to go to 2. Chad's going to make the throw. He launches it in there. And it was in time.
Wow.
They limit the damage. Great double play and great throw by Chad Phillips. You got to come over to Twitch. If you're on TikTok, you just
Absolutely.
have to.
What are you even doing
it's
on
a
TikTok?
It's a no-brainer. So when I'm reading some of the stuff that's going on, they are in there way too long. Make sure you go to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle and get your account set up as we are having people just bomb.
Yeah, and if you're
in
on,
the chat.
if you're even on TikTok looking for tutorials on how to dance, come on over to Twitch and watch Chad break dance on the turf.
Yeah, no doubt.
Same thing. Same.
And there's Noob. We have completed level 5 hype train. We might have to add a level 6 to give the hype train. You know how fast that thing must be going now, Harley?
Level 5 complete.
I mean, that was like a bullet train right out of Japan. The Dragon Lady almost has 750 subs. And like I said, I'd love it if she took me under her wing. I don't know what they're doing, but I guarantee you they go to Hawaii 2 to 3 times a year and Disneyland at least once. Not the LA one, but they go to the Orlando Epcot Center, no doubt.
Yeah. Disney Universe.
Come on, Deuce. Player Deuce.
Oh, good pitch. Inside and low makes pretty miss right there.
Can you turn your points into subs?
Ooh, I like that. Like turn your homes into hotels on Monopoly.
Hey, bad knuckle.
I always got the utilities. I hated those. There was nothing left, so you had like the electric company or something.
No,
Good pitch.
Those are the best, man. The railroads.
It doesn't do any damage, though. Big deal, 800, 1,000 as, Park Place is dumping $2,000 on you, and you got to sell half your properties. Anyway, here's Josh. And Jameson, after this inning, I want you to go back to Trevor Bauer, the ump right here. You got to show him some recognition, and his wife, the Dragon Lady. Oh, inside heat, 57. Look at that. Heisenberg has been watching on TikTok for weeks. Just made the switch. And Heisenberg, tell us how important that switch was for us on Twitch right now. Oh, Taravella is in the zone. Harley, you know what the zone's all about when you see pitchers in those zones. And right now, Taravella is feeling it.
Yeah, like we were speaking about earlier, Taravella, one of the more underrated three-way players out here. Good hitter. We saw that earlier. He hit that dinger, delivering an exhibition on the mound, and he's an incredible outfielder. He does it all.
Yeah, like I said, in game number 1, he had that slide across. I think it was might have been Loman that hit that or whatnot, but it could have been a double that scored some runs, and instead it didn't score any. Gave them the game 1 win as the wins are picking up right here in Hideaway Field. What's going on? Got my man David Harley. He's a snapper, was a Viper. What were you before that?
One of these guys, Lightning.
You were a Lightning, huh? You went Lightning, Viper, Snapper.
Yep.
That's a good little resume, man.
I'm a turtle with a snake that was on fire.
And there he is, Trevor Bauer. This dude hit 5 home runs in a series. He could do some damage.
Yep.
As Loman gets to the bump right now. His wife is in the chat on Twitch. She is the Dragon Lady. Love her. Don't forget, game number 3 in the 3rd inning, I will be announcing after Tanik himself kind of snuck back here behind the commentator booth and handed me a trade piece. And I guess it's got to be pretty big because normally some trades just happen during the week. He'll announce it on the announcement chats or whatnot or whatever. But when a little piece of paper with his disgusting handwriting is on it, you know it's going to be big. Oh, Loman, and that's a fair ball. And it goes out of play.
Yeah, poor penmanship and spelling just way off the chart. Spelling trade, T-R-A-Y-D.
It definitely went out of play. Didn't it go off the tree? Oh, it hit the pole. So is that an out? And there she is, Mrs. Loman. Get over here right now. No, get over here.
What you got here?
Something. There's nothing
wow.
more than I enjoy more, J-Lo, when I'm freezing cold, is iced strawberry. And there she is. Go up top real. Oh, you sucker. You get out of here. Love having her around.
Thank you.
She really knows how to warm us up with frozen smoothies. There she is. Look, she got us a little, what does that say? Look, Jennifer, pink drink.
Well, if I'm going to have any kind of drink, it's definitely going to be pink. What's it smell like, Trench? The pink goodness?
Fruity. Yumtown. That is good. That's dangerously good.
Okay.
You put a little vegan Bailey's in there. We got something going on. Here's Taravella. As Loman here in the top of the sixth. Going to try to give his team a chance by dealing a donut, hopefully. They got to score a 3. Anthony Michael is right. This PLW product is straight legit. And it all starts with our fan base. Can't do it without them. They really make this happen. I mean, look at that. They completed a 5-level hype train in like 20 seconds. That's Taravella once again.
Clutch.
Snuck that by Purdy. Let me tell you, Loman takes this game serious. When he's on the mound, he's feeling like Randy Johnson up there.
He sure does. He moved cross country just to be part of the PLW organization.
And there's that. Ooh, I just chewed some ice. I hope GK didn't hear that.
Uh-oh.
I might get an infraction, level 4. But it was so good. I'm also an ice chewer. I better not do that again.
I don't think GK's hearing anything right now.
Yeah, he's bamboozled. And here's Sansone. Once again, I think he's gone on his last like 3 or 4 times in a row. Ooh. Takes a nice pitch right there. It's going to be 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on first. The Legends trying to add some insurance here in the top of the 6th. And he goes down swinging. Kyle Loman ends the inning. But they're going to have to score 3 to stay alive, 4 to win right here, Harley. Frito breath, I agree. Come March 1st is when old Trenchy puts his body in gear, lays off some of that fried food, lays off some of that Sugar Town, and he goes full summer bod. You're like summer bod all year long, dude. You're ripped.
I appreciate that. Not getting any younger.
How old are you now?
41.
41. I'm 43. We're getting up there, man. In a blink of an eye, we'll be 50. You want to know some a fun fact about old Trench here?
You reverse age.
No. We're reversing age. I'm gonna throw out a little something. In about 3 weeks, I'm gonna become a grandfather. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter, 21. Been married for 2 or 3 years right now.
You want to hear something amazing?
Go.
I think in 3 weeks you're going to be the planet's sexiest grandfather.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I could do a little calendar. A bunch of players. Anthony Michael, I think, is 40. I think I went to his 40th birthday party. That's right. Grandpa Trench in the house. As we go into the bottom of the 6th, this is a good guy to have up to bat right now.
The Legends took off.
My daughter is rad, dude. She is so cool. I raised a good one.
What's her name?
Her name's Emma, but I call her Emmy.
Okay. You named her after the awards?
No, I'll tell you a story here in a little bit. Wait till white boy Rick gets a hold of that one.
Yeah, I definitely have a man crush on Trench. How could you not?
Thanks. Oh, man. Taravella gets Huson swinging. Man, he is dealing tonight. If you're a Legends fan, you are rooting this guy on right now as Kyle Loman up to bat after his wife dishing us a couple pink drinks. Can he hit it over the pink box sign? That's what he needs to do. Yeah, he needs a base runner. Patricus.
Let's go.
I think Loman's going to work the count here.
100% need a base runner. But Taravella, he's known to hit that pan, but he loses them 3-0. Then you have a big bat, Tony Daly, up to bat right after that.
I think Brad Ogden might be the oldest player out here.
No. Well, yeah, that you see a bunch. Tony Garai, 55 years old. And I gave up the longest homer in my career to that dude, not thinking those double nickels meant anything. He put it over that tree over there in right field, kind of that Dodos did. Here's Daly. Weber, Harley said, what did you say, 41?
41 years old.
Yeah, man. We're doing it. Tannic comes alive. Let's go. Lightning. You know he's got 5 figures on this game.
Hey, roll a pair here. Let's go.
What do you think the average points bet by somebody like Tannic or yourself? Well,
It
you
depends.
know what it is. But
Yeah, I mean, Tannic, it's not going to be anything small. It's going to be he has hundreds of thousands of points, too. I'd say on any given game, if he's feeling it, 25K.
1-2 the count, 1 out.
That's right. Tony Daly, a former Viper. Everybody is a former Viper out here. Oh, barely misses.
Come on, two. Come on, Deuce.
And I wonder if it's going to be cookie time for Taravella, and he does. And he misses, and he's done.
And he is done.
And again, the Lightning are in a position to try to win this game, if not tie it up. Who are they going to go to?
Looks like James Church, but
No, they're going to bring in Sansone. Oh, no. Sansone's coming in to play infield. I didn't see that they went to Church right there. Yeah, always sweating. I mean, that's what we live for, Dodos, right? Anytime we bet a game and it's like a breeze, it's like, yeah, that was great. We live for the sweat. We want to win the sweats. When you win too easy, it almost makes betting not fun. But, I don't know, change my mind on that. You're like, yeah, that was great, and you're ready for the next game to bet on. You live for the sweat. You live for the turn your TV off and come back and they miss the field goal or they hit a home run in wiffle ball or whatever it is.
the 6 has been the most exciting innings in most of these games, especially on the Friday night games.
I love that the Lightning are locked down on Friday nights. And that's one of my nights. The Mondays and Fridays are my commentating nights, so I love having them. I think the Lightning are the Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, Lightning like to party on Fridays. I like to party on Fridays.
Yeah,
One out, right?
no doubt.
One out, right? Correct? One out.
Man, it is dropping down.
Yes, Brad.
I'm thinking Church coming in here relatively cold. He was back there practice pitching behind the container, but
Says, I don't care. I'll drop double nickels on Purdy. Immediately brings it to 1-2 count. If I'm Church right here, I'm bringing heat. Purdy, one of those guys,
I'm bringing that same exact pitch.
liable to hit like something over 60. Instead, he gets him to roll over barely. Foul. Lot of action the Lightning bring. They really got to pull out this win if they can. They do not want to fall in the series 0-2 with a Game 3 still.
And he
JT knew what to do right there. I think if he hits high bar right there, Purdy swings, misses, and out number 2. Instead, we have a 2-2 count. And he's going to drive both those runners home, and it is 3-2 Lightning as Tim Reilly's going to be up to bat with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Great piece of hitting by Purdy right there, Harley.
everything that you could ask for in that position. 1 out. They're down 3-0. Man on first and second, and Purdy goes backside to the wall.
Yeah, I think he should have came with some more heat right there against Purdy. You cannot let him go to the outside of the pan right there. Otherwise, that's exactly what could happen. And here's Tim Reilly, who could end this game with only 1 swing or tie it.
Goes after something tight on the inside.
Yeah, Patricus, they are definitely Wishing they... Oh, my God. Throws. Take me to church. You know that song?
I sure do.
Well, there was a Hail Mary right there. And here is Cody Runnalls, the rook. And this guy's been on fire. He could play. Woo! Runnalls looked back. Definitely thought he saw under 57. That's going to be ball number 1. And this one is coming down to the wire, just like last game. Oh, Garcia almost.
I'm not quite sure if you can go all the way out of bounds that far to catch something.
Man, he almost hurdled over that bench. 1-2 count if I'm Church. I got to try to jam him up right here. Great play.
Just over.
Oh, I don't know.
0.05.
They're going to have to go to the replay. I think it's under 5.
What's that?
And Brad Ogden, I think, is right here.
505, 491. He's out. It's all three. It's the average of all three.
What a heartbreaker for the Lightning.
All within .10. He's out.
He's out, and Chad's nodding his head, conceding, saying that isn't out. Oh, what a heartbreaker for the Lightning right there.
Their second win of the evening. 2, are they gonna go for break out the broom?
They might. I want to go back to that play real quick, Harley. It looks like Decal might have rolled his ankle. Let's go to Decal down there as they surround him. He made an incredible throw just in time. I'd love to have a clip of that. Oh, and he's kind of limping pretty bad. Man, what a play by Decal to stay with it. That's why we have 3 officials out there. Trevor Bauer, what did you see out there? What was going on? We had what were the times out there? 505, 501, and 491. And that's going to average to under 5. Man. Probably like 499 or something, right? Look at Harley. He's like, I got to do it myself. What a... Both games came down to the wire right there. The Lightning are fighting. Man, nose running right there. But listen, why aren't the Lightning doing this earlier? Why are they waiting for the last inning every time? They could possibly have 2 wins under their belt. Man, what a great play by Decal right there. Let's see who we have as pitchers for game number 3. Trevor Bauer, do you know what's going on for game 3 pitchers? Thank you so much.
James Church, it looks like, is going to be starting game 3 for the Legends, but we still waiting on word from the Lightning, and I'm interested. I'm seeing Bruce Huson shake his head on the sideline, looking at Chad Phillips in the face. I'm wondering what he's thinking.
Are they having a little tiff over there?
I think anything with Bruce is a large, so it's got to be a large tiff.
Wow, looks like there's some action happening down in the Lightning locker room there as Bruce kind of ran off the field. Is he going to be back?
Hey, guys, bets are open. If you want to hear about this huge trade, put in the chat, #huge trade, #don't trade trench, #Viper News. Put some hashtag stuff down there if you wanna trench to reveal what's inside.
Here it is. Look, not yet. We're not doing it yet, but
okay.
Huge trade. You know what? No matter how big we get, even if this thing is on our own sports network and we have $1 million production, this is how I want the trades to come in.
Yeah, with that handwriting?
Yeah, just like this. Okay. It just brings me back to the old school days of pre-production. Look at the Legends. They're bringing out that broomstick possibly tonight
They're feeling good, feeling hot. No need for a space heater. They are warmed up, ready to go here. Game 3, taking game 1 and 2. They're going to see if they can sweep the Lightning here on Friday night. Wiffle ball lights at PLW Hideaway Field, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's cold. It is producing some spike ice nipples out here, Trench. I am freezing my strawberries off. Thank you for this drink.
Thank you, J. Lo, for adding some of that coldness. I'm looking over there, Harley. Is that a space heater propelled by propane that Trevor Bauer brought?
That's a personal space heater.
That's amazing.
I'm a little bit bummed that I don't have one for myself, but
I'm going to talk to Tanik about that. You know, I was in his ear earlier this week. Listen, when we build this new field, I am going to be fighting tooth and claw, nail and claw, whatever you say, that our dugouts have a little bit of heating. We need it, man. You can't be out here freezing your tail off. Look at Leilani making love to Tarantino's right there. You can't have your players out here freezing their butts off.
sure can't, especially if you want top performance athletes.
Oh, Tanik says triple no heaters. That dude he didn't even have an undershirt on. I mean, he has other layers of stuff.
I see what he's doing
Mostly
here,
blubber,
too.
but-
He's a huge proponent of the baseball pants, which he thinks are keep people warm and flexible out there. So he's going to intentionally not install heaters so that he can force all players to wear these baseball pants out here. I don't know what's going on in that guy's mind, but...
You know what it does? It makes your muscles tense.
The pants?
No, the weather.
Pants make my muscles tense up.
There she is. There's Leilani saying she loves me some Tarantino's, and I hope they at Tarantino's restaurant right now. They're seeing that. Leilani, what's your favorite dish over there? Mine, I go pesto Alfredo with all the veggies. Add pine nuts. Go. I'm gonna talk to Mike right now and let him know that you said that you love that place. Looks like Loman. He's on the bump. Eggplant parm she's going with. Zucchini sticks or no? You don't seem like you eat fried food. I might have to bring in that propane. Manny one time on the Snappers brought in this like jet engine propane tank thing that was dishing out 130 degree heat. It was beautiful. Yeah, I figured. No sticks for her. I did go out to lunch a couple weeks ago with your man at a place called Gray's. Really, really good stuff. Had some Korean barbecue nachos. Man, they were fire. Fire, fire, fire. And here we go. Loman versus Decal. Game number 3. Remember, right around the 3rd or 4th inning, I will be revealing this monumental trade as Decal launches one into right field, but that one goes foul. I can't wait till it warms up, man. You know what? That's going to be a strikeout for Loman. I even came in one night for Tanik, and it was a cold one. You think the guy would dig a little deep and get old Trenchy some pocket warmers, maybe some feet tighties or something, a PLW Snuggie. God.
I want a PLW P-coat.
I see Bruce on the sideline right now, and I don't know if he's injured or something's going on. He might have pulled a hammy. I'm going to have to go into the Lightning camp and see what that's all about.
I think that's why he was shaking his head there, Trench.
Yeah, he might have been, he might not be happy about that.
Still no spread.
No spread?
Lightning put down 2 games and still no points given.
Anthony Michael, man, let me see if I can free up some time. I am building and measuring some structures for a couple pigs that need some enclosure love. So I'm going to be doing that. And look at that. Lord Shibby says, I'm going all in on the Legends right now. You're right. Dodos. What if Bruce is involved in the trade and, like, in Major League Sports, they kind of don't play that game? Wow. Dodos with the call. I love it. That didn't even enter my brain.
Reading between the lines over here.
Not much does. It's Taravella. Panning at double nickels. Brings it down to 0-2. I love seeing Loman here. Really dishing it up lately. Man.
Trench, I'm almost too cold to talk, man.
Yeah.
You're good.
Base hit for Taravella.
I'm surprised with the wind blowing in that player in center field is literally playing with his back against the wall. Not going to put 3 outfielders out there.
You know what the worst part of commentating is? I love it. It's putting all the gear away. Everybody else is like out of there, going home, going to their warm cars, and we got to put all this gear away and snap things in place and
unsnap them.
God.
Talk to the people on TikTok.
Yeah, why don't you give them a little shout out, Harley? Tell them to get over here. You really are struggling to talk.
It's tough.
Those lips, man.
They blew. And it's not from the popsicle.
Man, TikTok, get over here to Twitch. You can see it on the field right there. Twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. We have a lot of fun over here. We have a chat, instant replays. You can get your wiffle ball points, all sorts of good stuff as we are freezing up here. But this is the type of stuff that we do, Harley. We are all in, dedicated people that want to transform this sport into something that we could go global with. And I think we are well on our way.
I'm getting in trouble over here, Trench.
Why? Hashtag
foot
warmers.
Hashtag GK telling me to stop touching my microphone.
Easy to say
when
you're at home, all NyQuil'd out, in bed, in your slumber, as we see Bruce Huson, and it looks like he's in good form. We're going to have to get some intel on him. Look at that. Lord Shibby. Chat here is 10 times better than TikTok. Maybe even 100. I think he left a 0 out. Church.
100x better over here on Twitch. And if you're lucky enough, Dragon Lady might gift you a sub.
Yeah, I wish she'd give me a hot cocoa. Runnalls. That was a little choppa. There they go. 100 times better. Of course it is. This is like top-notch production. Wait till top-heavy production comes out in the summer with those PLW hotties as Kyle Loman gets up in the box and he goes left side. Are they going to have time? No, they're going to hold it right there. Cannot convert on the double play. Dragon Lady only lives about 10 minutes away. Trevor Bauer said that before. Me and him have had a couple good times here at Ranch Island.
Now, there's an idea. Got to get one of those PLW hotties to be a sideline reporter.
Oh, 100%. I think PLW hottie Caro one time held a mic out there. She did a good job. She's a good mic holder. Brutal out these conditions.
Doesn't know where he's going. A little delayed team communication out there, but they make it happen on 2 for the final out. And bottom of the first.
I'm going hoodie over the beanie now, over the mic stands, over everything.
Easy there, Trench. Try not to touch the microphone.
Man. Will the legends bring out the brooms this series, Harley? What's your gut say?
I think they're bringing out the dustbuster. Brooms are a little bit too much physical labor, dude. Just unplug the dustbuster and suck up these this lightning. Let's get out of here. I just hope it doesn't go into like triple overtime like the Warbirds last week, man. We were here till 10:15. It was wild. We were getting scared that the lights were going to get turned off or something. No, Osgood reaches for that outside pitch.
It's hard to get as fired up, man, when your core temperature, like DiCaprio and Titanic, is starting to drop.
Trent, you just hold on to that floating door, would you?
Hold on, man. There was room. There was definitely room, and everybody knows it. I think they purposely did that just to have something to talk about years later.
Yeah.
And right now it's tied, yes and no. Will they bring out the brooms? Loman's going to have to get on his horse, but he cannot get there. And the trade almost blew away in the wind right there. I'm going to have to tuck that underneath our little TikTok phone.
That might be an omen. If it does blow away, maybe the trade just doesn't happen.
Wow.
It's got to be stated on here, yeah? That's like the official paperwork?
And look at that. Dancing in the wind. It doesn't do that justice out here. When those breezes come in, it is nasty. Decal up to bat right now as Loman fires in inside. Missing. Misses once again. Down to the count. We're prepared, man. I got like 16-foot hand warmers. It's just nasty up here because it's blowing in, too.
Yeah. It's blowing right in down the neck of my shirt.
And the no brooms is leading just barely 27-24. Good little fend off by Decal right there.
26 people say the Legends are going to sweep, and 27 say they're not.
That's how separated our country is right now.
Polarizing there, Trench.
Oh, good pitch by Loman to gas him up a little bit at 56. Gets him swing and a miss.
I think the Polars had to just watch a little bit of pitching here.
I know Dodos knows that feeling right now. We are hurting up here as those Tier 2 wins are starting to drop down to the sub-level. You know who's happy, though? Those guys in the dungeon, all wrapped up in their little drywall heater down there.
Who is down there? Let's give them a shout. Tom Gannon, who else?
Yeah, who was down there as Alex Garcia rolls that one over to end it. And as we go into the the bottom of the second, who's down there?
Those guys down in the dungeon make all the graphics happen as we...
It's the War Chicken. Chris Warfield, the owner, manager, Frisbee golf extraordinaire, is down there running graphics with Tom Dr. Winkley Gannon. Their noses didn't look red or runny at all. No. I'm just snot rockets everywhere. Jeez, I'm starting to lose movement. I can't even form words anymore. My God.
At the bottom of the second, are we supposed to give a shout out to somebody special?
I give it to Leilani. Leilani, let's see if I can memorize this. Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. She found a home in PLW a while back. Look at that Instagram link right there. Why don't you click on it? She's in the chat right now, too. Her and Nikki D, they're hanging out. I wonder what's for dinner over there. What do they snack on? I know Nikki D is always asking me questions of what's good, what's not. We still got to hit up Veggin' Out and Pizza Company. Get some of those vegan garlic knots. Those are really good. As Church pitches outside. Whoa. I'd go into my notes, but I can't take out my hands out of my pocket in fear that they will freeze. This is...
That's about as nasty as pitches come. 53, top bar.
PLW date night. Nice. Me and Nikki D. Oh, good pitch, but a better little smack as he's going to have to hurry. Good throw. He could have easily thrown that one away. Nikki D knows if he hangs out with the old Trenchy, he's going to have a lot of good snacks out there with some of the people I know. As Tony Daly up to bat right now. I'm starting to shiver, Harley. My functions are starting to
not function.
Yeah, I can't control myself anymore.
The chat wants us to know that the Professional Disc Golf Association has a tournament in town, Las Vegas, right now.
I'll strike out any one of those disc golf guys.
Same.
Ball 3, Church in trouble. Right here, bottom of the second. Wind blowing straight at us. My lips are chapped as Church loses. Daly right there. And Husson's got to do something right here. He's kind of had a quiet night. I don't know how many protein powder injections he's had today, but he needs to up that at least by 50 mil.
He's had stem cell, cryo.
This dude's a nurse. You know that?
I did know that, and so is Jake Purdy.
Both nurses, huh?
That's it. Giving back.
I love it. I wonder if they're ever caught, like, in the aisles when it's slow, like throwing pitches towards each other. You know they do that.
In the hallways of the hospital?
A lot of these people in the chat saying, man, Twitch, infinitely better than what you get to see over at TikTok because it's only one view over there. Over here, multiple views. And
it's barely a view. If it wasn't for this fish lens we got propped up on the phone.
Oh, man.
That wind needs to cut it out.
I'm going to talk to the wiffle ball gods right now. I'm going to lead in a prayer. So if everybody could just take a moment. Dear wiffle ball gods, if you could hear me right now, me and Harley, we're freezing our tails off. If you could just do us a favor and maybe just tone it down a little bit, maybe next week bring us into the mid-50s or mid-70s, that'd be really great. Amen.
Sunshiny wiffle. Whiffmen.
Whiffmen. And on cue, the wiffle ball gods die the wind down. It is true.
Just like that, Trench.
I love it.
That was a beautiful prayer.
I love this shot. It's my favorite shot in our production. It looks super legit. Want to thank Wiffle Ball Nation, PLW Nation, tuning in right now. Game number 3. The Legends are trying to bring out the Dust Buster, as Harley calls it, but they're going to have to go through Cody Runnalls with 2 runners on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second as they are threatening.
I want to physically do nothing.
I am nothing. They're going to go 3-2 and try to end this inning. Oh, did he pull his foot or not? He goes back.
That's from the first time.
Ooh, I think it went over that 5.
I'm not an umpire, but his foot was off.
And here's Loman once again. I think he's going to come up clutch right here.
Another backside punch.
Yeah, good thing he brought that bat down. Ooh, ball right back at us. Oh, my God. Is it going to go over? Willie Mays Hayes out there. They call him Alex Garcia.
That's
over
three.
the
That's three
shoulder
outs.
for out
That's 3.
number 3. What a play. If you're watching, that play is very, very difficult. Over the shoulder, running out there. Man, tried to poke it.
I don't know. Taravella has to be on the slimmer side of remaining innings available to be pitched. I'm going to say 2 maybe.
Yeah, I'd go there with about 2 as well. I got to tell you, he is an all-star, if you ask me, from the gameplay of tonight.
Trench, I think you might have a future, physically when your wiffle ball days are behind you, leading sermon at the Church of Whiff.
Mm-hmm.
Every
And I love it because, I'm all about the animals. If you use that in an abbreviation, that'd be COW, right?
That's it.
Cowtown.
Church of Whiff.
Come to Cowtown. Me and Dodos were talking about possibly running for president, and I think he'd be a great running mate. He should be the front man, and I'll just go door to door with little wiffle balls.
What?
Purdy.
Wow.
Smacking that strike zone for out number 1.
I'm pretty sure that Dodos could outbeat Sisolak.
I'm serious, man. I feel like we could have the reach, honestly. I think we could change some things down here in the Las Vegas Valley, get some positive going.
I think GK thinks
GK,
I'm touching the mic when it's really the wind.
Yeah, it's
Coming down hard on me, man.
absolutely. We're going to go between innings. I'm going to open up that huge trade clause thing, and I think Wiffle Ball Nation...
Trench, was there a second one? Was there a second note handed to you when I took off for a second?
Let me check my phone and make sure as we approach 8:30 p.m. here, Las Vegas.
The commissioner must be on his way. I haven't seen him in the chat here in a bit of time.
I'm looking right now. I have not received word from Tannic yet that there is a second trade. I have gotten a message from the commissioner. It looks like the second trade has fallen through,
Okay.
and there will only be one for this evening. I'm going to do it. We're going to have to take a moment. Right between Purdy's legs, and that's the second time tonight that has happened. As he clutches his little gift basket right there, like Michael Jackson. And here's Chris Kullman.
Where's Wiggity Wigfield tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Playing in a disc golf tournament?
I got to be honest, Harley. I wish this was the top of the 6th. I'm all about wiffle. But, man. What are those things that clear? The little paddles or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like resuscitation
Yeah, yeah.
paddles? Yeah.
We need those on the field. I feel like I'm going to need them soon.
I think Bruce has one of those in his backpack. Emergency case situations. In case his heart explodes from all the pre-workout. Yeah, defibrillator.
I love that, Loman. Here we go. Let's go up top. Right now, I will be announcing this trade.
Let's get the PLW banner going.
Yeah.
Some music. Let's go.
Do it. Do it, Gannon.
Duct tape
What
on
did Gannon
it.
super glue this thing? I have to rip it now.
Your hands are so cold. You're just
So cold, dude. Here we go. Legends get
out of here.
Trench Pacone, and the Sandvipers get a free agent chip plus a first-round pick from the Legends. Trench going to the Legends. Huge, huge trade right there by the Sand Vipers.
Go grab the jersey, man.
Hey! All right, man. We're doing it.
Absolutely.
You have heard it. That's as big as it gets. Let's look.
For those of you guys just tuning in, Trench Picone of the Sand Vipers, veteran, one of the first players on the Sand Vipers, has just been traded for
To
a
the
free
Legends.
agent chip and
You know
a
what,
first-round
Harley?
draft pick.
I'm okay with that. I love the Legends. I love Brad Ogden. I love a lot of the players right there. I'm excited. I've been a Viper for a long, long time. We're going to go to be a Legend now. Garcias, the Decals, Taravellas, Jason Stevenson. Love seeing that. Big, big
Wow.
trade.
If you guys
A free agent chip?
free agent chip and a first-round pick next season,
That's a bad trade.
how do you feel your value is?
I don't know. I think they saw something out of me in game number 3, man. I'm going to go out a Legend.
Did you
I'm
know-
going out a Legend.
Hey, you were born a legend. You're leaving
I'm
a
going
legend.
out a Legend. When do I play again?
Garcia, we need you. Come on.
Could I get out there right now?
I think you technically could.
No, I'm going to finish it up right here. No holds barred
I don't-
by the Viper.
I don't think I could commentate this solo for 3 more innings.
I love it.
I'll tell you what, Trench. I've seen you in many colors.
What do you think about me?
Gold,
And the Legends.
gold, black, white. That's you.
I
That's
love
you,
it.
man.
That's how you know that Premier League Wiffle is the real deal.
Trench had absolutely zero idea what
How
team
would I
he was
know?
going on.
Wonder what they're going to use for that free agent chip is huge for the Vipers.
I'll tell you what. From what I've seen, and I was once a Sand Viper, they now only have 2 pitchers.
They'll be okay. There's probably something brewing in the Sand Vipers locker room right there. He would never take a chance like that unless he's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, and your first game as a Legend is going to be against the Warbirds.
Oh, it would have been cool if it was against the Vipers.
Like me.
Actually, I've pitched to those guys so many times. I am not looking forward to that series.
And the chat is in disarray. Cannot believe what just happened to the PLW and the world's most famous and favorite commentator, Trench Picone, gets dropped by the owner of the Sand Vipers like a bag of empty Doritos to the Legends. Blindsided on a cold,
knows.
blistering, windy day.
Miles saying it, chess, not checkers. A lot of good stuff happening here in PLW. That shocked the world.
I know there's a fault line under Las Vegas, but it just got a little bit larger
Look at Brad.
through
He's
that
saying,
announcement.
"Come." We'll see. I hope I can produce for these guys.
Before that trade, the Legends were the oldest team in the league. After that trade,
They're
they're
much,
just a little bit older.
You got a third baseman?
all right. It could be a defensive move right there. They probably want a third baseman and maybe somebody that can throw some innings and maybe a bat here and there.
So the value for the free agent chip, the Sand Vipers can use that to recruit a brand new player, and there's only ever going to be 4 left in existence for the remainder of PLW history. Apparently, they're going to be getting rid of the free agent chip.
Yeah, Tanik knew that a free agent chip was big. And the chat was right. Remember that poll went up? The trophy. It was Trench.
Wow.
Maybe somebody knew.
Somebody,
On the inside job.
somebody had some bots load up that poll.
I'm going to have to switch chats now. Now I go from a Viper chat to a Legends chat.
I think we need the final poll of the evening before the one that we picked the player come up here. Something to do with Trench and his emotions around being on the Legends.
I love all those guys. Brad knows it, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay just being in PLW. It doesn't matter where I'm at.
It's always home.
When's the next game, though?
Your game is Thursday against the Warbirds.
Ooh. Good pitch by Loman right there.
You know, Trench, I kind of saw it coming down the pipe when I realized that you never played in the Czech Republic.
What?
Yeah, that's the big thing on the Sand Vipers right now. Adam wants to collect these previous ball players that played in the Czech.
Good shot. Is it going to go? No, it's going to come back. That's a difficult one.
And it was bobbled. It's out of
Oh,
bounds.
no, it's going to move runners to second and third. And the Legends are again trying to do something here.
And the Chad is coming down hard on this trade.
The war chicken comes out of the dungeon and says, Trench, it's too bad you're going to get swept in your first series.
I don't know about that.
I'm kind of excited. I'll have another jersey, though. You know, why not?
Now you got two. You're one away from me. They call me the collector.
You see that movie? It was crazy.
I collect home runs, would-be home runs, and jerseys.
Listen, I have a championship ring, as do you. Maybe we could collect one a little bit later. The Legends have some work to do, but they're on the verge of possibly sweeping the Lightning, and they'll be right back in the mix. Right now, they're what? 3-5. They could move with a sweep to 4-5.
Yep.
And they're right there. That Trench jersey, make sure you get it in the merch shop.
I think a 4-5 would put them right below the Bombers.
Yeah, or tied with the Bombers, no? Yeah, they'll be, tied up with the Bombers.
Is that what your guys' record is? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Still plenty of PLW to be played this season. We're only in week 3. Things are just getting started. We're just getting situated, and people that live out here, they enjoy playing out here when the weather's just a little bit warmer. This brisk, cold, windy, this is just practice games.
I love it. Oh! Chad does a backward somersault.
Loses his hat.
And Taravella has just been crushing it out there. Oh, man.
I think Chad got a little rug burn on his forearm there.
I mean, this is what PLW is all about. It's about making moves for the better of your team.
And the Lightning go for a double play, which means that on the pass to second, the second baseman has to fire that ball in under 5 seconds and hit the middle panel, and Chad was just a bit left, not executing, getting one out.
You know what I'm going to do, though? I think when I get a Legends jersey, I think I'm just going to have it say Trench on the back.
You going to change your number up?
No, 13. If it's available, it's got to be that. If not, I would take number 8. Rogue Bison. I didn't mind the baseball pants this year. Check it out, though. Did I not go out in style or what? A complete game shutout and then get traded. I told you, sometimes those good games puts high value, and Tanek's always talked about it. Oh, good snag by Chad as he spikes that into the ground. We're still sticking over 400 viewers as we go into the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what Stevenson's condition is. Is he coming back?
Yeah, he'll be back. He's just a little bit under the weather.
Yeah, somebody asked if the Legends would need to release somebody. I believe they will need to release somebody.
Nicky D, I'm not shocked at all. I've always told Tanik, you do what you have to do to win yourself some more chips. Yeah, I'm just happy to be in PLW. Love this, as you guys know. Love commentating, love playing, trying to do my part. It is no hard feelings by any means.
No, and you know Adam. He likes to mix it up. He likes to keep this league competitive. And looking at some of the teams out there right now, I wouldn't be surprised if a team like the Ones or, one of the ones that seem like they just are super loaded, that they'll be making some moves as well.
Yeah, I think it's also, I think Ogden wants to see where I'm going to be at on defense, possibly. I'm excited. I already have a Legends hat. Got the pants. Now I just need the jersey.
You got the age?
Got the age. I fit right in. I'm a Legend.
You get the free cup of coffee in the morning newspaper.
Ooh. Huson. The big cut right there. Brings it to 2-2.
I'm going to come clean there, Trench. I put all my points on the Legends to sweep.
Yeah. But Huson saying maybe not. But Sansone right there to clean it up. 4 out. Number 2.
Such a hard swinger, too, man. I was really hoping to see Huson hit at least one out of here. Being a top 5 of home run hitters. Week 3.
That's funny. My God.
Really hoping the booth is fully enclosed at the next place.
100% GK is going to make it a top-notch production. And here's Kyle Loman. He's had his chances, and there's a no right through Kullman.
Make Swiss cheese out of Coleman.
You know who that wouldn't have went through, though, Harley?
The future Legends third baseman, utility player, and pitcher, number 13, Trench.
And there's Dragon Lady going off of that Tier 1 sub to a bunch of people. Yeah, there's multiple reasons, and that's why I'm not shocked at all. It's also a stream team move right there is what that is. Plus just whatever the Viper had in store. But when the Vipers play, stream team suffers. When the Vipers don't play, stream team on point.
Says here that that 2 Legend players will be living at the new place.
Yeah, that's a big deal, and that all comes into a part of it. I've had that conversation with Adam before many, many months ago.
I'm interested to see what the piggyback trade of whatever that was going to be that fizzled.
Oh, that could have been a good trade too.
Oftentimes, those secondary trades are just as fun. Top of 5, no outs. Jake Purdy getting to work. Legends are up 2-0. Beneficiaries of a win on Game 1 and Game 2, looking to sweep the Lightning here on Friday night wiffle ball lights.
Excited to play with Taravella, too.
Yeah.
He's an all-out energy guy.
Yeah. I was talking to him on the way in. I thought when I was released that the Legends or Brad would make an effort to grab me. I'd love to play the outfield with Taravella.
You know, the first time a good play by Purdy to make that throw as Chad juggles it, but does get it. That first time he ever brought the trade piece up here, it wouldn't have shocked me then. I think it was, I forget what the trade was, but when you're traded in PLW, it's not like...
was it the Buck Burner trade?
Oh, it might have been. It's not like a bad thing. You're just going from one team to the other and having a great time out here.
Yeah, you got to mix it up.
Still going for the sixth season. I'd really like to try to make it to a sixth season, but we'll have to see about that.
That would mean 2 additional seasons beyond this one?
Yeah, so got to get through this summer and one more. We'll see how that works out.
And Purdy. Back in Taravella off the plate, headhunting. He knows what kind of damage Taravella can deliver. Catches an outside slider. 2 outs.
Here's Nick Sansone, top of the 5th, 1 runner on, 2 outs.
Even with the cold weather and the wind.
And they go to 3 fielders in the outfield right now.
Sansone has still been popping it off the bat nicely. Ooh, almost takes a look at that high ball.
Good play by Chad. Maybe I should have gave up that grand slam to Sashi.
Uh-oh. The bitterness is starting to creep in.
Hey, when you play good, things happen.
I'll tell you this, there are much uglier jerseys out there. I don't quite understand the legends. Like, what does that actually represent? Just like a legendary person? Because, like, then what's with the top hat?
I don't know. I thought it had something to do with the age because there were some old guys on it. Wasn't that the reasoning?
That were born in, like, the 1920s?
I have to ask Brad on that one. We'll have to see. And there we go. Harley Trench. Ex-Vipers. One's a snapper. One's a legend. Love seeing that. Lots of good things happening in PLW. What that does, it just shows that, man, you got to make moves in PLW to try to win your way up to the top. Let's see if I could add some value to the legends, you to the snappers. Ooh, that'll be a good... The viewership for the Legends Viper game might be at all-time record when that happens.
Put the poll up. Do you think Twitch is going to just break down when that game is...
Do you know how many times I've pitched to those guys, though? Oh, my God. Put all your points on the Vipers.
I don't know, Trench. I think you got a secret pitch in there that you've just been waiting for this day, for that piece of paper to be read.
No. And here we go, bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Tony Daly. Swing and a miss right there.
Fulfilling all expectations of the jersey that he's wearing.
I'm going to put it on. Coop Cam, I've never gone off. The chat is going off. I love it.
They can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Why?
I can believe it, but I can't believe it.
Nah, you got to make some slide pieces, man.
Got to give Adam some props. Always doing what's best for the league.
Oh, my hat just fell down there. War Chicken, make sure you grab my hat and don't step on it out. Or it's right outside your door.
It'd be interesting to know what the next 3 teams of Legends do play. So they're playing the Warbirds.
Yeah.
Week 5 and 6. Who are they playing? If anyone knows that, if anyone's online, pop that in there. Who are the 5 and 6?
Did you grab it, War Chicken? Oh, Bruce goes the other way.
That's okay. Nobody hurt there. Yeah, that was just win.
Seeing a couple people saying Vipers are going to go winless after that trade.
No way, man. They might not lose again. I mean, right now they're probably number 1 in the power rankings. Ooh, good hold off right there. Oh my God.
Yeah, either way, final is on Bauer. I'm not quite sure how the free agentship works. Somebody has to be out there to pick up, right?
You got it?
We got the Sand Vipers twice after us.
We got the Sand Vipers twice?
Warbird, Sand Vipers, Sand Vipers.
Wow. you
Warbird,
hear
Sand
that?
Vipers, Sand Vipers, huh?
Wow. That's cool.
Thanks, dude. The PLW needed a little shake-up right there.
Yeah.
What a better time than right now.
Yeah, I thought it was a little, not strange. I thought it was just a little different that the Stonemen turned into the Cajuns and then Leday went from the ones to having his own squad. But now, looking at it in hindsight, it was such a great opportunity for the league. And the Cajuns are an awesome team. All the teams are awesome. They're all awesome in their own way. You know, the Lightning get hated on probably the most, probably in part because of Chad, but they've got some great talent, man. Devlin Daniel, Jake Purdy, Bruce, Tim, Loman.
My phone is blowing up right now from the whole league.
TSN contacting you, seeing if you're ready to make.
Smoke to the left side. Runnalls going to go over to Chad. Chad making a throw. I have about 45 messages from people around the league. Tanik's a blank Tanik.
Wow. What do you think the blank said? Really awesome person, or or an outstanding commissioner? That's the blank.
Up yours blank. All sorts of stuff happening in my phone.
Up your trophy. I don't get it. What are they trying to say?
Ooh! Garcia
wow,
right
what
back.
A stop by Jake Purdy.
Just hands it off to the backstop for out number 3.
He's played bocce before, I know it. That underhand little serve to the backstop. Jake Purdy, look at him, styling. Got the one ear pierced. Always looks like he's heading directly to a club after these games.
Tanik's the type of guy that he breaks up with his girlfriend over the phone. He couldn't do it himself.
Over the phone through somebody else?
He couldn't do it himself.
Hey, Trench, call my ex, would you? Let her know I'm not interested anymore. Or sends her a note with terrible penmanship.
Oh, man, what inning? We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Lightning better do something here.
Sorry, Adam. We're just messing around. Look at Tim Reilly over here. He looks like he's going ice fishing or...
What's he doing over there?
He's like an extra in Fargo 2. Somebody get a camera on that
I never
hood.
watched Fargo because I didn't like the lead actress.
Well, she was much younger then.
Oh. Decal. Something nasty. Loman laves off.
Everything the Kullman brothers do is just fantastic. Bottom of the 6th. Is this it? This is the final inning.
Are they out of pitchers? What's going on here? Why is Decal on the mound?
Give him a little action.
Good pitch by Decal right there.
That was heading right
As
to
my
his-
feet are freezing. Purdy's going to drop that in. Taravella almost grabs that.
I think we need to get that poll up. Who do you guys want to see up here in the booth tonight? Is it the heavy hitter Sansone? Is it Taravella, the three-way player? Is it Brad Ogden giving a little background on the trade? Is it Trench interviewing himself about the trade, seeing that he is technically part of this game because he's now a legend? Could you interview yourself?
Yeah, I could have came in right here. Could have iced these guys. Oh, good pitch by Decal right. No way. Did he touch that? That's going to load the bases.
I don't think his hand touched that at all.
A clean double. Well, nope. Lowman's coming around.
Wow.
And I see the move right now. That'd have been sick if I came out there right now, huh? Is that like even legal?
I think so.
That'd have been dope.
In-game trades happen all the time.
Put on a jersey, get out there.
Think you
Oh
would-
my God, the viewers, if I came out there right now in a big spot, out of the booth, Legends jersey on, and throw the trench to ice the game, I might retire right after that.
TikTok stock would drop severely and Twitch stock would go through the roof. in the same 10 seconds. The fans are asking you to close this out.
Yeah, man. Legend has it.
Wow, 0 outs.
This is incredible. The Lightning once again.
This is it, too.
Get me in there, Brad.
So we have to only hit the center, right, to get the out at home. Correct. Hey, all we gotta do is hit the center. So feel it? Hit the center.
If you can get your hand around a friggin' Huson laser.
Man, they are in a bad spot right now.
And check out the Legends. They're keeping the outfield to just 2 defensemen.
Good pitch by Decal right there.
We do our very best to reach out to TikTok viewers. It's just that the camera that we use doesn't really pick up too much for them over there.
I should do. If Tanik was here, I'd give him an interview. The after game interview. You wouldn't be able to do it.
Maybe he's got interview notes on the back of that sheet.
Oh, no. Oh, man, Harley. This game needs to end with whichever way it needs to go, because if this goes extra. Is that going to drop? It does, and that's going to win the game. The Lightning have won the game. That would have been a good sweep by the Legends right there. But Bruce is a hero. Do we bring someone on up to the booth? Who do we got? Are we doing a poll right now? What a series, man. The Lightning, honestly, they could have swept. The Legends could have swept. Everybody could have swept. We got to do a quick interview on are we doing something down there?
Bruce? Oh, I don't know.
Is anybody coming? If not,
I think we're just going to interview Trench. What do you think, buddy?
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of Brads. Let's get Brad up here.
How about Bruce? The game
No, we got to get Brad. I think we need Brad. Do we bring Brad up here, Tanik?
I'm a few miles away right now. All right, let's get Brad up here.
Yeah, bring Brad up here.
Hey, buddy.
I'm seeing a lot of Brad. Bring Brad up here.
Get my college gear out of here.
Brad, good series win.
Absolutely.
Took
absolutely.
two of three from the Lightning right there. Honestly, it could have went either way. The Lightning fought back in each of these three games in the bottom of the six. You guys fended them off the first two games. Couldn't quite close it out there in the third. How's your team feeling? I know you guys were 1-5, but you take 2 of 3 right there. What's going on?
You know, I like the effort. The last 2 weeks, we've had a really good effort. That's my big thing. Like, we're going to hit with anybody. We needed pitching and defense, and I think we did that today. Adding yourself. My guys are excited about it.
Let's go into that a little bit. I know the chat cannot wait to, and real quick, they're saying, why didn't you bring Trench for that last inning? But the chat couldn't wait. What was going on in the Legends camp prior to that trade? What were the talks with the Sand Vipers?
The Sand Vipers this was a one-day affair. It happened this morning. I'm at work. Tanik reached out. He reached out for something earlier, and then he said, hey, would you be interested in Trench for free agent chip and your first-round pick?
You gave up a free agent chip and a first-round pick for old Trenchy.
Yeah, I still think you're the better deal out of that. You're a veteran of the league. You know how to play third base. You know how to pitch. You know the rules. You make us better. That's what we're about. We're the guys that are out here to have a good time, and we're going to win some games, and now we added you. And I just think it was a no-brainer. We're probably not going to use the free agent chip, and we don't know what the draft is going to be. It's a potluck. So what do we know? You're a known quantity. You're an all-star third baseman. You're going to make our lineup better, make our pitching rotation better, make our defense better.
Let's talk about better. Casey Taravella. This guy is an awesome dude. Defense, pitching, a bunch of clutch hits. Tell me how you're feeling about Casey Taravella right now.
He might be one of the top, in my opinion, a little biased, top 4, 5, three-way players, pitching, hitting, and defense. I don't think there's a lot of guys out here that cover ground. He covers as much as anybody. He's found his stride with pitching, and we moved him into the 3-hole today, and he was hitting the ball great all day.
Oh, I love it. The Legends are going to go, I think, Vipers, Warbirds, Vipers in a succession or whatever. I'm going to have to get out there, possibly face the old Viper squad. How do you feel about old Trenchy on the mound versus those guys?
I love it. I absolutely love it. You don't love it?
No, man. You know how many times I've faced those guys?
You know
they know what I'm throwing out there.
Exactly.
I could get them, though.
Exactly. We'll take our chances. I like the makeup of the team. We had an open roster spot. Tony Garcia will be back before you know it. Jason Stevenson will be back on the mound. We got 5 pitchers deep, adding Trench, and like I said, Gold Glove elite level third base. I can't wait.
I love it. I'll try to do the best I can on third base for you guys. Right now I'm with Brad Ogden. He took 2 of 3 from the Lightning. If you have any questions right now, last 30 seconds, I don't see anything. I'm cold, Brad.
Let's get out of here.
What do we got Monday night?
Monday night.
Who do we got Monday night?
I have no idea. I don't have my phone.
I
with
can't
me.
even think right now. We're cold. All right, guys, go celebrate with your team. I'll
Absolutely.
celebrate with you guys too. That's 2 wins for me. So I had I have 4 wins this week.
That's awesome. That's a great week.
I don't know if you can have more than that, can you? I love it. I'm doing good. Anyhow, guys, this is Trench. Got my main man, new skipper, Brad Ogden, right here. We'll see you Monday night, 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday. PLW Nation, Trench, Sand Viper out, Legend in. Love seeing you guys. See you Monday night.
See ya.